good question to start off with too.
Yeah, just random movie question.
No, yeah, random movie question.
Yeah, what's better?
No, what's a movie like an old school movie that was like an all-time classic that just didn't live up to the hype for you?
Didn't live up to the hype.
Didn't live up to the hype.
Yeah.
Princess Bride.
Really? Ooh.
It's okay. It has its moments, but people were telling me it's like the funniest movie ever. It's like it's not.
But it's humorous.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Gave you
something with
trouble.
80s movies because, like, even like compared to like Harold and Kumar, it's so fast paced. There's a joke every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Princess and Bride is like a joke every 2 minutes.
Yeah. It's I don't think it's. I mean, when did it come out?
I want to. Well, Andre the Giant was still alive, so I want to say like 85, and
Okay.
that's just me guessing.
Yeah, like it's fine. It's all right. But when people are like, it's one of the funniest movies ever made, I'm like, slow down.
That's
Uh,
fair.
yeah.
Oh, are we doing it?
No, this is. We will hit the cue. This is just.
I'm getting some water. Good on you.
I'm hydrating.
If you have mine, I'll take it.
Well, we have to pick, so it's there because they are all special flavors. There was no purple. There was no.
There was no purple.
There was no purple.
Fuck.
We can make you lean. Don't worry.
I didn't ask for lean.
I thought it was.
Purple.
Yeah.
I thought it was so funny. So
I heard you the first time.
I thought it was so funny that somebody fucked up Gertz's name so bad they made it extra German, Guertz.
Yeah, Gewurz. Yeah.
And then they were like, it went from Four Loko once a year to, yeah, mix some cough syrup and do. And I was like,
And I was like, and I get it because it was what really made it funny was because he did ask for perp, and I was like, he asked for purple, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, he's recommending lean. I don't know if he read the chat.
What they were saying was like down the street from a meth lab. Mix some cough syrup. I was like, whoa, slow down.
I wanted the shit that has like what is it, the skull and bones?
Yeah. Like, relax, man. Jesus.
Why does it just say potion?
Yeah. Yeah. Get a lighter.
I'm trying to think. So, I think for me, okay, so this is going to be a controversial take on the opposite side of Gertz's take, I think. No, not really, because they're both whimsical movies.
How you hot? It's cool outside.
It's too much lights.
The light burns them up.
Nigga, we ain't sunspots. We don't know absorb
Brisk in here. What are you doing?
He's like the melanin. We just take in sunlight.
I just realized what you meant by sunspot. You made a fucking X-Men reference.
I did.
I don't even think the sun was really out today. I went to the gym after work, and I was like, damn, it looks like it's going to rain. Never did.
Yeah, I'm going up to Dallas for Thanksgiving, and it's cool up there. So
That's what I hear.
Saw.
yeah, it gets. Yeah, it's,
Well, he's going to Dallas, too, I think.
Dude, we're not joyed to make that drive. It's just you got to do it.
Yeah.
Do you?
Unfortunately.
Do you start doing the blackout thing? Like honestly, my brain disconnects the moment I step foot out of Austin, and I wake up in Dallas.
Just shut down and be like, I'm in Dallas. Oh, shit.
That's really what happens.
2 hours have passed. It's not even 2 hours.
3
Yeah. Well, I drive 2.5.
3 and some abuse. Nah, cause I'm on like
But you're
Plano,
outs-
like Wiley.
Yeah.
So,
So it's a good drive for you.
cause I gotta go through like, yeah, it would be 2:30 if I wasn't on the opposite side of
3
Dallas.
cities, no, wait, more than 3 cities, but you're going through a lot of cities, man.
Well,
Sorry.
my answer for a movie that I didn't see it until I went to film school for a little bit at Texas Tech, and this was one of the first movies they made me see, so I didn't see it until I was 19. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh,
Didn't care for it.
okay.
Oh.
Mostly because there was not really a big conflict in that movie. Like, I understand Oogie Boogie was, like,
Right.
kind of bad, but he wasn't really bad. And when Jack Skellington kind of fails, he's like, well, that was fun, and then the movie ends.
Well, he does want to murder Santa Claus, Oogie Boogie, but he does come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I think that movie. It's not your typical narrative. There isn't much of a narrative. Really.
Exactly. That's why I was like, oh, everyone keeps talking about it, and it's just like, if it was a music video, it would have the same effect.
Kingdom Hearts did more to that story than the movie did.
Probably. And the other one...
They probably made it worse in the process. The movie doesn't need a story, all right? That movie does not need a story. It's about how it looks in the songs. That's it. Understand the assignment, TJ. Don't put weeb shit in Nightmare Before Christmas.
But where are the heartless?
I want to
Where's
make
the
it.
guiding key?
I want to make it known that I love Gertz's movie takes. He is 100% anti-lore.
Oh, 100%. Get that shit out of my face. I don't give a fuck about lore. Lore ruins everything. Everything. The only time lore works is if it matters to the characters themselves and is actually a driving factor in the story in that way. Like Avatar: The Last Airbender. The lore works because the characters are all very strongly defined by where they're from. So it matters. But like these fucking Star Wars VeggieTales cartoons, I swear to Christ. I don't need to know about these senators and shit. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care about the Jedi Order.
In your defense, I don't give a fuck about Star Wars, so you get...
Yeah.
Same.
Lore ruins everything. Where'd this come from? I don't give a shit. Doesn't matter.
What about you, Jory? Movie, old school movie that didn't live up to the hype.
You just scoot in a little bit, bro. Half your face is on.
Camera's like tilted on you. You're the star of the show.
I can move.
I can move the camera.
I don't know. We can't.
Oh, never mind.
It's held up by a broom. There's something about like before the broom it would vibrate, and then we thought like the camera was breaking down, and then it just ended up we could fix it with the broom.
So, yeah. Do you have a classic or great movie?
I don't
you relate to
know.
He's like, I hate all of them.
No, not even that. I just don't even know. Like, I'm trying to think real hard. Maybe. Fuck, I don't even know.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I think Pulp Fiction's okay.
I think Pulp Fiction is one of my favorite movies that kind of ruined movies for the next 10 years, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
no, it didn't. It was fine.
No. Pulp Fiction was one of the first movies that had that like it doesn't what's it called like the scenes change or whatever.
Oh, non-sequential?
Non-sequential. That's the word I'm looking for. And then movies tried that for the next 20 years, and sometimes it worked, and sometimes I was like, "You wasted everyone's time."
Yeah.
I usually hate that.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan. I hated it in Dunkirk.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't get emotionally invested in a war movie. That's a problem. It's a war movie, and I do not care when people die. That's a problem. It was like the director was showing off instead of trying to get me invested in the story he was
Yes,
telling.
100%.
I don't like that
Nolan likes to show off.
Yeah, and he's not that good of a director, so I don't get why.
Ooh, that might be a controversial take. I don't actually care about him one way or the other.
He's fine.
I've come to actually think the Dark Knight trilogy is a little overrated.
A little? Shit. There's one awesome movie. There's one that's pretty good and one that sucks.
Hey, man. Dark Knight Rises is okay.
No, it sucks.
I hate the Dark Knight.
It is trash.
And hey, no,
It's the fastest Heinz Ward has ever run. That's the best thing about it.
Bane's an icon.
For the wrong reasons. Yeah, dumb voice.
But that said, Pulp Fiction is the problem for me. Just
Yeah.
Problem for me is like, and again, I saw it after just better movies. There's other
for sure,
There's other
100%.
Quentin Tarantino movies I like more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Ooh, my
Tarantino movie?
favorite. I mean, I'll always have a soft spot for Kill Bill. Django Unchained is good.
The who?
Django.
The D silent.
I know. Yes. So I say Django, but Django Unchained is I actually like. But in particular, I really like Django Unchained just because. It's like I watched with a bunch of white friends, and that shit's hilarious.
Tell Miss Laura.
Because you walk in, you like, yeah. Why don't you quote some lines from this movie?
Y'all gonna be beating Calvin in the by and by soon. That's my favorite line.
But outside of that, it's not even just that. Like this out of the storylines, this is a weird one where I get its cultural impact and I understand why it was the way it was.
Yeah.
And why like it led to such a revolutionary having such a revolutionary claim. But I left that like I went into the movie. I like one storyline out of that movie, and then I said, "Cool, the rest I can live without. I'm good here."
Django?
No.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp
Pulp
Fiction.
Fiction. Oh, okay.
What was the one storyline you liked?
I liked anything to do with Samuel Jackson. So
He's the best part of that movie.
I really liked. That might be the only time that I really like Bruce Willis. Actually, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I like Bruce Willis in most stuff. I mean, Die Hard's great.
I forgot about Die Hard.
Yeah, he's great in Die
Because I was thinking about his like later movies.
Well, he had brain damage, like he had dementia, like or another form of brain disease.
I mean, if we go before, I wouldn't say Hudson Hawk is a great movie.
I wouldn't say anything about Hudson Hawk because I didn't even know it existed. I like him in Unbreakable and in The Sixth Sense. Yeah, but
I didn't like The Sixth Sense too much. I thought it was okay.
the twist makes no sense in The Sixth Sense. It's a fun movie to watch, but when you think about it, it falls apart. I think Unbreakable is my favorite M. Night movie.
I think that's might be my favorite. No, well, I liked the idea of watching Signs, but you can never rewatch it and have the same effect because the minute you walk out of the room after watching it, it's like that didn't make sense.
They get killed by water. Is that the?
Yeah.
I guess. This is someone who likes lore would feel the need to explain. Well, the aliens were desperate and they had to come to Earth and blah, blah, blah. It's like I don't care. Doesn't matter.
Well,
Water kills the aliens.
there has been lore for the Signs that they're actually demons, and that's why the water hurts them. And it's not because it's water; it's because it's holy water given by a priest.
That's dumb. And also, the movie contradicts that too, because all the aliens leave. It's not just like these ones from around the farm.
I don't remember what happens after like they kill the alien in the.
Well, there's reports like I think they hear the radio. They're saying like the aliens have all started to leave rather abruptly, probably because they realized, oh, this planet that we invaded is full of a substance that's very toxic to us. We should leave. And for all we know, that one that they kill in their living room, he might have just got left behind or they didn't like him. Also, it's the same alien that was locked in the pantry too, because he has his fingers cut off.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Mel Gibson cuts his fingers off. So I like Signs because I think it's really effective as you're watching it. I think it's a very effective movie in the moment. When you stop and think about it, it does kind of fall apart. So I just kind of choose not to do that. I just go on the ride. It's one of those movies. But people that nitpick it, I kind of get it.
Well, there's a certain amount of movies that I need to forget things about them. Like I can only watch them every 5 years or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And I would say Signs is probably like that. I need it to kind of gray a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
see, my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie. He wasn't the director, but Stuart Little, his part to play in that was wonderful.
Stuart Little is surprisingly good. It's surprisingly good. We watched it not that long ago.
Yeah.
Oh man, I started watching Paddington. Like I need to finish it. I've not seen it yet, and I was like, damn, this movie is dummy sweet.
Is this the first one?
Yeah,
Second one's even better.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's why he said it's on site if the third one doesn't live up to expectations.
Yeah. They don't fuck this up.
We might have to do 3 McGrew's reviews because Sonic 3 and Paddington 3 are
I'm
coming.
so ready for Sonic 3.
Another one. They better not fuck it up.
No, look, I'm gonna tell you, I already feel like they're not because I saw, I don't know if you watched the last trailer.
They have Shadow with a gun.
They got a gun, baby. I saw a gun. Motherfuckers, get it up. I said, yeah.
He picked up a gun while on a motorcycle, and I'm like, they kind of get it.
Yeah. I was like,
Mexcellence is pro-gun, guys.
stop that. It's like, for
Shadow
Sonic,
is
it's
pro-gun. And these filmmakers understand that.
And you're pro-shadow, therefore pro-gun. It's just the law of...
You're allowed to like diabolical characters and not agree with them. People like the Joker as a character. Everyone's like, I support what he's all about. No one says that. If
Well,
they do, they
to be
do.
fair, all of us hated the last Joker movie.
That's
so-
not the Joker. The whole point of that movie is that he's not. That movie sucks anyway. I didn't even see it, nor will I ever.
I will not see it either.
2.5-hour jukebox musical. You better kiss my ass. Outside your mind. You made a 2.5-hour musical. You couldn't fit a single original song in there. Dummies, dipshits.
Moulin Rouge all over again.
Not a fan. Write some songs if you're going to do a musical. I think
Did
that's
you-
a pretty basic thing to request.
Did one hit your head yet?
No.
Well, I was gonna say mine is Ghostbusters.
That's true. You're not a Ghostbusters fan.
fair.
I think Sam has a pretty good rant about it. Like, everyone talks about Ghostbusters being this really over-the-top comedy, and you watch it, and there's a lot of waiting in between scenes in that movie.
It's very dialogue driven.
Yeah.
And if you're not vibing with it, I could see you being bored by it.
Yeah.
I like Ghostbusters. It's been a while since I've seen it, though. I will say I like Beetlejuice more.
I'm 100% expecting that we're watching movies on Thursday. Because I think both games are going to be blowouts, and then maybe the night game will be good.
No, time out here. Don't underestimate. I will leave that for then. I'm kidding. No.
I mean, I'm honestly looking most forward to Bears Lions because I think the Lions are just gonna do some funny shit. Like,
I mean,
They're due for like just a dumb game.
well, I mean, like they're gonna do like trick plays. It's like why? It's always gonna come across as bullying.
I'm not.
Because it is.
Yeah, and I'm all for it. I'm all for the Lions bullying people.
I'm not a fan of Lone Survivor and Friday Night Lights. Two kind of different movies, but I get it. Lone Survivor is pretty dumb in the sense that like the title gives away what's going to happen.
Is he gonna make it?
Yes.
Are the rest of his friends going to make it?
Yeah, right.
Oh, hey, look. Sal says that movie's coming out one day. Don't worry. On the Black's I asked the question of like, hey, what would your Christmas movie be? And if you were to make a Christmas movie, what would it be about?
Oh.
And we all shared our thoughts, and I simply said, because I was like, hey, I want Denzel Washington to be going through the like multiple years of holidays. Like, we're at the end of his life, he has dementia, so I want this to be a heartwarming tale.
That ends with him having dementia?
It starts and ends with him forgetting everything and being alone. But
That sounds really sad.
the heart's there, all right?
It has to be there to break.
Yeah.
That sounds sad as shit, TJ.
Yes, but like it's like we're slowly watching everything crumble away, because as he forgets things, and it's almost like unreliable narrative.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Where you're starting to I can't say too much because it's gonna get stolen from me. But some of the memories, they look a lot happier than they really were. All those
there's
kinds of things.
there's a movie almost exactly like this on Netflix, right?
No.
Are you thinking of The Father?
No, this is Where I Leave You. Like, I think that was the name of it, and it's literally a person with dementia is remembering falling in love, and he's misremembering things and everything. Like, it's a trip that it's better that I explain as little as I can, but it is about him getting dementia.
There's another movie called The Father with Anthony Hopkins that does that a lot, where you have multiple actors playing the same characters. So and the scenes change in the middle of the scenes.
What's the start of the movie like?
I forget. I have dementia. No, I've only seen clips of it. I haven't seen the whole thing, but like the scenes I saw, it was really like it was disorienting to watch, and you could tell that was by design.
But
because like you are seeing it through his eyes.
But see, that's the whole point. Now combine this all, condense it
With Christmas and Denzel.
in Christmas. And the true part about Christmas is that you have to cherish those memories as they're here. And yes, it doesn't leave you sad, but then it'll be it's a Christmas movie you watch every year to remind yourself that you can be a better person. And you know what? I'm gonna say what I'm saying. I didn't mean to bring down, but side note, that was an aside. That's why someone in the chat was saying I had a sad ass Denzel Christmas movie. That said, another movie question, and this one just again flipping gears because we're just talking about old school movies. Let's say circa 2000, so pre 2000. Let's go with underrated animated Jim.
In the of the 90s or just before the year
Before the
2000?
2000s.
So almost, me and Jordan might be able to pick things from the 80s, maybe.
I don't know if it's underrated, but I think it's kind of been forgotten a little bit. The Secret of Nim. Do you remember The Secret of Nim?
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
It just got quiet.
Yeah.
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 No. Like I haven't seen it in a long time, so I literally was like, I remember. I heard of it. I think I've watched it once.
Yeah.
But to your point, totally
Yes.
forgot about it.
Yeah, The Secret of Nim. I'm trying to think of how to describe it, but it's a Don Bluth movie, and Don Bluth, his approach to making films for children was you can make it as sad and violent as you want as long as it has a happy ending.
Damn, that's
And
actually yeah.
I think that's a great outlook to have, because I think a lot of the movies that we remember fondly as kids get pretty dark, get pretty violent.
Yeah.
I mean, he did The Land Before Time also, which, I mean, you see Littlefoot's mother die on screen. Secret of Nim is pretty violent at points, and it's an odd movie. It's kind of, you ever read the Redwall books? You familiar with the Redwall books? It's kind of like, imagine like a King Arthur type story, like Knights and Dragons, but they're all real animals, like mice and foxes and weasels and stuff. So it almost feels like a swords and sorcery type story, but all the characters are mice. So like there's one of the scenes where the main character has to talk to an owl, and it's like presented like a knight going into a dragon's den, which makes sense. And it's like this mouse is clearly terrified of having to talk to an owl, and the way the owl is animated and treated, it's like really majestic but creepy and cool. It's a really well done movie. I mean, it got great reviews when it came out. We watched it a lot as kids. We had it on VHS. But yeah, no one really talks about it anymore. It's one of those movies that I think is a little, maybe it's kind of been forgotten a little bit. I think it's a little underappreciated, not underrated, because everyone who's seen it is like, oh, this is really good. But I think more people should see it if they haven't already.
My non-serious answer. Well, it is serious in my heart. I think you've heard me say this. I love the Aristocats. The Aristocats is a fantastic movie. It's wonderful. And
I have a lot of friends in high school that love the Aristocats.
yeah, and
Is that the one, the racist cats?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's not like kind of like, it's not even like the, oh, that might be racist. No, it's very racist.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. It's so funny. That's something. It's what.
That's Siamese cat, man.
You can't watch that scene and not like be like, how? Oh. Now, granted, it's funny because it's like, you know, you can accept that this is totally unacceptable nowadays, but man, did they go in on there. So if you haven't watched the Aristocats, man, honestly, you can cut it off after that part. No, I'm kidding. The rest of the movie is actually very, how do I put it? It's heartwarming. It's light. It's just one of those movies that seems to fall into the cracks. And then another movie that I think we've actually talked about before. Do not play that.
Oh, that's from Lady and the Tramp.
That's Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah. But I mean, I was gonna say the Aristocrat Siamese cat looks pretty much exactly like that, except he has even more.
No, I mean,
like it's yeah, and he can't say the letter L.
Fortune cookie always wrong. Not the hot one.
That is like impressively racist. It's like, wow. I don't think you could make that more racist if you wanted to.
oh man, stop! I can't. I see that scene and I've lost the plot. I love it. That said,
Tasty yellow panic.
another.
I was gonna name another really racist movie from your childhood.
No. Song of the South. No. But no, seriously. I love
Sing
Brave Little
Countdown,
Toaster.
top 5 racist cartoons.
Brave Little Toaster.
Oh, that movie's awesome.
That's a
Brave
good
Little-
answer.
That's a great answer.
I forgot about that, so yeah, it works. It's the narrative.
It's the superior Toy Story.
It is,
Well, I don't know if it's better than Toy Story.
but it is.
But it's really
it's
good.
dark. It's
better than several Toy Stories.
That's fair. Yes.
It feels authentically 80s in the best way possible.
Yeah. It has a suicidal air conditioner.
And like,
Dude, the more you're describing it and comparing it to Toy Story does have an ending where they're fighting the trash.
Yes.
Toy Story does have a suicidal friend.
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, they stole my whole flow. But seriously, if you haven't, how do I put it? If you've not seen Brave Little Toaster before, it is something that like totally slipped through the cracks. And what I mean by that is, like, when you think of a lot of the animated pantheons, of today, it doesn't get mentioned a bunch. Nor have a lot of people, like, if you were to ask my girl, she hadn't even seen it.
Yeah.
And so like,
Is it an age thing? But if I name anything Don Bluth, like, to most people, will it get lost outside of Land Before Time?
They probably remember An American Tail.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think even Five Goes West is, because even me for the longest time, I thought Five Goes West was its own standalone movie.
Yeah, right.
And then at one point, Cartoon Network was like, watch both of them, and I was like, both of them.
Bible Goes West. I don't think Don Bluth did it.
Oh, he didn't?
No, I think Spielberg's animation company just kind of took it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because Bible Goes West is like, I like Bible Goes West, but compared to An American Tale, like it's very,
not as sad.
No, exactly. It's very light and fun. An American Tale is a depressing ass movie. They have that song there, "No Cats in America," and then they immediately get attacked by cats. The cats are terrifying in that movie. That's one thing I like about Don Bluth movies. He makes like small animals
very terrifying.
horrifying to mice, like owls and cats. They're like dinosaurs. They're scary as shit.
America. What a place.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell, dude? I don't remember Russian czars coming in to burn a house down.
Yeah, this is Anastasia.
It looks better than the Siamese cats.
Yeah, these cats aren't really like. No, those mustaches and shit. I was like, they're not. I was like, oh,
They're just a different type.
Russian cats. Yeah, they look demented.
But it's like there's just something heart. I mean, it's a dark scene, but there's just something so. I want to say heartwarming and kind of sad at how much they respected intelligence in children, children, and also how they treated these movies truly what their name is. They were never children's movies.
Right.
They were family movies.
Yeah.
So you could go in and you'd feel like, cool, I'm going to come out leaving like with something enjoyed from both angles, like, you know, a parent and a dog. There was a period of time where I think that took a huge back seat.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I think it's coming back to being a bit more of a resurgence of like truly family related movies now.
Yeah.
So you're getting more of that in the mix. I think, and then, you know, I think the only company that's like, I would say there's a couple. Like DreamWorks has been always pretty family broad, and
DreamWorks is weird, man. Because sometimes they'll do like the Puss in Boots movie that we both love. That came from nowhere, and it
they
had
had no business doing that. I still don't know why.
It had anxiety attacks, death, literal.
Yeah, that is a character.
And then after that, they were like, "Here's more Minions." Like, I don't get DreamWorks really.
Oh, does DreamWorks? I don't think DreamWorks does Minions.
They don't. That's Illumination.
That's Illumination.
Oh, okay. So
They
in
do.
my head,
Now,
in my head, there's Disney, Pixar, everything else just kind of is struggling to.
I feel you. If you think like Illumination does everything that is mind rotting,
Like Sing. The Secret Life of Pets.
There's 5 Sings, isn't there?
Oh, Jesus. I hope not. I know there's at least 2.
I think there's more than 2, but I am counting like straight to Netflix Sing movies that are 2 hours long.
Oh, man.
I think you might be getting it mixed up with Pitch Perfect. I'm kidding.
Someone said my favorite DreamWorks movie is still Ants.
We've had this discussion.
Ants
It
is
wonderful.
Undervalued, underappreciated, great film. You shut your mouth, son.
Go watch your Bug's Life in a corner.
Yeah. Put some respect on Ants' name.
Yeah, I like my ugly ass. I like my ants ugly.
Yeah, they're ants.
Gross.
Both movies have creeps as leads. Or Ants has Woody Allen. Bug's Life has Kevin Spacey.
Pick your flavor.
Yeah.
Jordan, what about
Kevin
you?
Spacey.
Underrated animated movie for the 2000s.
Well, one of them has already said Anastasia. I did like that. Perfect Blue, which is a really good film. That's like Black Swan before Black Swan. And
The anime movie.
yeah,
Yes, it's fantastic. Phenomenal.
I love Paprika too. Paprika's pretty good as well. But it's very gruesome actually.
Okay.
But my last one is going to be Heavy Metal 2000.
Wow, that's a deep cut.
Yeah, so those are my underrated films. so far.
I haven't
You guys
seen any
took
of those.
like a lot of the good ones, and I was told American Fievel Goes West doesn't count. So I'm gonna do
It's
like
just not a Tom Bluth movie. It counts. It's a good.
no,
movie.
it doesn't count as underrated. Everyone remembers it.
Oh, okay.
Billy and Mandy's Boogie Adventure. I'm gonna throw a TV one out there.
That shit is funny. I remember that. I remember enjoying that.
Early 2000s.
oh shit, he's
It
right.
is. It's true.
I'm sorry, it was still 20 years ago at this point.
We're getting up there, folks.
To their point, though, if you've never seen Paprika, and-
I have not.
Oh, like
I need to see all the ones you named.
yeah,
I haven't seen any of them.
Satoshi Kon, fantastic director.
Okay.
He's the and if I'm not mistaken, let me make sure if this is correct. Hold up. I believe. Let me make sure.
The thing
Yeah,
that makes
he did Tokyo Godfathers.
I haven't seen that.
And
either.
and that is it's a Christmas movie, so actually perfect time for the year.
Is it sad?
No, it's actually about 3 homeless people who find a baby,
Oh, okay. I
and
think I've heard of this.
yeah, and they have to and they're trying to find the mom, and it just kind of goes through their backstories, like how they ended up where they were. First of all, it had a
Tokyo Godfathers is a Christmas movie too.
Yep, it's a Christmas movie, and it's like I mean, shoot, it was it was 2003. They had a but they had a trans lead. It was very ahead of the time, but it was
Okay.
or excuse me, like one of the characters in the movie was trans, and then it was just but he's an amazing director.
Okay.
It's like if you're, I usually like to say if you're someone who, like I think some people when they think of anime, like there's a very big difference between anime, like TV shows, and then what gets put into film.
Right.
And
yeah.
the director, like Satoshi Kon's just an amazing director, point blank period.
Okay.
Not an animator, like and there's a few other directors that I think of when I think of anime movies, but yeah, like he's one that I think that, to the point, definitely Nolan saw Paprika and made Inception.
He also saw DuckTales. Have you seen that?
What?
Yeah, there's like a DuckTales comic that was like beat for beat, like Inception.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I remember
that
reading
works.
about it on Cracked, back when Cracked.com was a thing. Remember
It still
that?
is a thing.
It
It's a
sucks
zombie
now.
thing. Yeah, it does really suck.
Yeah, it used to be a great fun
I
website.
actually, right now, weirdly, like if they wrote for crack, I buy their books almost all the time.
Yeah.
That's like the only books that I'm still looking for new authors because I primarily read
Yeah.
I mean horror, but I do buy everything by David Wong. I bought Danny O'Brien's How to Fight Presidents, where it just talks about how crazy most of our world leaders were, but even I think they stopped at Nixon, like when he wrote that book. Because he was like, at that point, Jimmy Carter was still, he is still alive today. Feels bad to talk about how you would beat up Jimmy Carter in a fight.
Don't get mad at the tutorial. The tutorial level of beating up presidents.
I think
Old
everyone
ass
after
Jimmy
Jimmy Carter was still alive at that point.
But
Outside of Reagan.
hold Marcos, it's time. 30 minutes in, I want me my loco.
Oh, I thought we were going to hit the... All right, let's hit the
Yes.
intro first. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Commitment to Mexcellence. This is our annual Four Loco episode where we all punish ourselves for being terrible at pick'ems. And if there's any year where we have been exceptionally bad at pick'ems, it has been this year. I think at one point in the season, the highest person to get the most games right that week was 3 games.
What week was that?
It was like the first, it was like the second or third, because this has been one of the weirdest seasons that we've probably ever had to deal with.
Yeah, it's been a little strange. I've been doing well, though, sir.
Eventually,
it's a marathon, okay? Okay, it's not a sprint. I'm in the 94.9th percentile, don't you know?
Damn, you are climbing up there.
That's pretty high. Is Carol
this
still
chair
99?
is so much worse.
Yes.
You're right.
God damn it.
But my name is Marco.
sacrificed myself.
I will be your host here today, but I'm not alone. Next to me in the Eagles overalls.
Onesie.
Mustard! So, hey, guys.
And across from him in the anime, oh no, just strictly One Piece, really.
Yeah, it's just One Piece.
It's
Did you get that in Japan?
No.
And in the Marvin the Martian,
Sup, bitches? I'm Gertz. Hi, everybody.
he didn't want to rep the Steelers after losing the Jamies.
Hell no. Not repping that sorry-ass team, losing to the Browns. We're like 1-6 against the Browns in Cleveland the past few years. I knew that was a trap game. I fucking knew it.
You weren't kidding.
No, I was not shocked.
No, not you. Him.
So we're doing a special thing for this Four Loco year because every year you got to up the ante. That's how Jurassic Park works.
Time-honored tradition here.
Yeah. So for this year, and maybe these get drank, maybe they don't. Maybe we'll give them to Sam as a welcome present. If you guys are not game, but if you are game, for every $5 donation, we'll do a buzzball. You can pick the color. There's a red one here somewhere. No, you can't take it yet. Boo, Cowboys.
That also translates to 2 subs. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. 2 subs or $5. Where'd the red one go?
Oh wait, is that just one
That's on
sub?
the ground right there.
That ugly ass red.
What's wrong with red?
No, that ugly ass. No, I fucking hate these. Yes, we said 2 subs count. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Or ma'am, madam.
Calamity. 2 subs do count.
But
Lord have mercy on your souls.
let's. I want to see what colors of 4 locals you got.
Yeah, I want my logo now.
Loco Ono.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, number 1. We got
Green
sour apple green.
Oh God.
Your favorite,
I
right?
literally said anything but apple.
Oh, not the piss.
Number 2, we got gold.
Oh, that's for Jordan.
Not the golden shower.
But they're Steelers colors.
But
Nah, that's Saints colors. Get out of here. I'm not drinking that.
Calamity. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, no.
hey.
Oh, no.
Motherfucker said, fine, for every 5. That translates. That's $50. That's all 3. Fuck you, Calamity.
Well,
We're drinking these.
We didn't even make it halfway through the show.
No. We got 10 minutes in.
we've been pretty low on subs for a while. So I thought 3 would be enough. They're only $3.
Well,
And then Kinsler, your lives belong to me now. Like, we have not seen that hype train thing in a while.
I'll take Lime Rita.
Reggie.
Jordan Ketch.
You don't like the strawberry Rita?
I'm good. Chili mango.
I'll take the strawberry Rita then.
This is for y'all. We'll
Look at-
buzzball first.
Look at all the hype.
Oh my God! Yo, we're at a buzzball. Hey, who knew? Might as well put yourself on the line. You know who doesn't have a morning meeting? Me.
I do
Are
have
you
them.
supposed to chug these? I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Still more left.
I got kids, Jordan.
Gone. You need.
I got kids.
You still got the cat? Is that...
You still haven't gone through all the options.
No, we only got 2.
Oh, there's only 2.
No, we've only gone through 2. There's 2 more in the bag because there's one for all of us.
Oh shit.
It's worse than you thought.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
No, tell me out, Marcos. You got one.
I mean, I think I got to go get a shot from the liquor cabinet at this point.
All right, what are the last 2 levels of Four Loko before these motherfuckers have to drink? More bus balls, please. Please.
Jungle
I want that
juice.
one. I want that one. I want that one.
The jungle juice.
Yeah. Give me that.
Next one we got
Was that? Oh,
the America one.
no, no one wants that.
Hey, look. Hey, look.
You got America's team, right?
No. I had America that one time that made me skip picks. So let me. I want jungle juice. That seems right up my alley.
He wants the Bengals.
So
Yeah, you can keep that nasty bangle color.
So this year's Four Loko episode is brought to you by Jungle Juice. What does it mean? What flavor is it? We don't know, but we'll find out.
Isn't that like
Jungle flavor.
Isn't that like the black community's official drink?
No, it's like first of all,
It's got that Jurassic Park font on the can.
Or that Jungle Book?
yeah. We sitting there. I want to be
We
just
are-
like.
I want to walk like you.
Yeah, talk like you.
Yeah, he is drinking the racist loco.
I chose the logo for me.
Four Loko Jungle Juice brought to you
Okay,
by
shit.
Jungle Juice brought to you by Mustafa. Coming soon. Is it good?
Makes me talk like African. It's from my ancestors.
Damn, it's actually orange.
So you know it's good.
Well, Gertz, you can pick
bad.
next.
Oh man.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'll take the America one.
In honor of Trump.
No, you gotta call.
it out.
You gotta call. Yeah, you gotta call like an eagle anytime you say America one. Take the American one.
Jordan, you may pick whichever one you want.
What's the worst one?
I don't actually know. They all kind of.
Do y'all know? What's the worst one?
So
I know TJ hates the.
I hate Apple.
one.
And then I know you didn't love gold. So,
I did not like gold.
but gold was what I got through in college. So it just depends on your flavor. Do you want a flavor or do you want a question mark?
I'll take a question mark.
Yeah. It doesn't. Yeah, you'll take a drink and you'll be like, I don't know what that tastes like.
Bad.
No, it wasn't terrible.
No, it's not bad.
Mystery flavor.
Yeah, I could have picked green.
It's not that good either.
Ugh. It tastes like acid.
It's no purple.
That's a Four Loko.
This is 100% right. So,
Yeah, it tastes like. What's the flavor? We don't know.
I think
Get
yeah.
some ice.
Is that the one we took home that last
Yeah.
year, Sam? The gold one. We did not care for it. Yeah. Neither of us liked it much.
I think you're on record saying you actually find the purple one okay.
I actually liked the purple one. That's why I did not hesitate when Mark was like, "What flavor you want?" I was like, "Purple."
they didn't have any purple.
Yeah, because everyone's buying it.
I actually think that's true.
Yeah,
Actually, looking
in a
at
recession, people buying purple for it.
Y'all, if y'all keep throwing things into the bin, I ain't got shit to do tomorrow. So
I mean, we got 6 bottles over there. That's about
good.
all we got.
6 bottles of what?
Whiskey, tequila. There's a vodka, and then Bailey's.
no,
which-
it's just buzzballs.
Dude, I want to live. That thing. This thing is fucking gross.
Yeah, I told you.
they were giving it for free when we went to Texas Tech.
They should have paid you. They should have paid you to take this garbage. Strawberry Rita.
Sam, like, you better get that shit on my face.
I like strawberry margaritas. This is like shit.
I like strawberry margaritas too.
Yeah.
But I had that one before, and I said not again.
Fool me once.
Drinking this just makes me feel like I'm at a Diddy party, man. Just disgusting.
Yeah.
Damn.
Might as well be drinking baby oil.
Hey, speaking of baby oil,
Well,
Saquon styles.
well, before we get into the NFL, we have a very big college topic here today. 2 of them. How up to date are you with your TikTok celebrities at moment?
What do you mean, like TikTokable people?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty big.
So you know about the Costco dudes?
Oh,
Oh, I think I heard about these.
I'm aware.
clowns.
Well, I did not expect them to do something slightly athletic. I thought they were just like, go to Costco and we'll tell you about deals. That's mostly what I thought their deal was. But one of them ended up wrestling, and they brought their whole gimmick of being Costco dudes, and it was pretty funny, honestly.
Well, let's see.
You told me you've been waiting 20 years to get me in the ring. I've been waiting to get you in the ring since you tossed the double chunk chocolate cookies.
That's their whole gimmick, man. You're already disgusted. I don't know what to tell you.
That's for Loco Face. Don't mind him.
No, I'm not there yet. But good God.
I will say that is still one of my funniest. That's one of the funniest moments of the show.
Sam's eyes.
Sam's eyes. Oh, like when you see the before and you see the after, and you're like, "What happened to him? Man? You okay, baby?"
Yeah, Jordan, you all right?
Yeah,
over there,
Gold's
dude?
abusive, ain't it? Yeah, Gold got you paying child support.
Yeah. Got that R. Kelly flavor over there. Pissing on sobriety. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, Sabrina Carpenter over there.
Yeah. Bro, man, you got that R. Kelly. And I know there is somebody's birthday tonight. That's exactly what you look like.
I can't wear both these straps. Fuck.
It might come out tonight. Like, girls, let me have some of yours.
It's not bad.
Put on my dancing shoes.
It's not bad. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's not bad.
No, it tastes like
Riboflavin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do think it's funny that you can start like a channel, like just doing whatever nonsense, and you can end up on TV at this day and age because, like, I don't know, TV might be struggling for new stars at this point, kind of thing, because there's more credibility in TikTok at this fucking point.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that as technology increases, the production value of what you can put out there is just better on a lot of platforms. But also, what people are entertained by has changed.
Standards have dipped.
Not laughing at that. I'm not gonna go there. I saw this Asian woman. I immediately go to the aristocrat.
Oh, no. No.
Don't do the interview, please, because I'm gonna lose it.
Oh no, I'm gonna do the interview. I'm letting you know right now.
So, time out, Jordan. Just as a reference point, can you put a ranking on the flavors so far?
Yeah.
I haven't tried green apple, but the jungle juice seems to be the best, and that will be second. But this is always going to be last, so it don't even matter.
Do you want to trade?
No, I can do it.
All right.
If I survive R. Kelly, I can survive this.
Step in the name of love.
Well,
Step, side to side. I'm gonna sing it.
Round and round.
this next one ain't gonna take very long either. That's how the show goes.
Dude,
It's gonna be funny. It'll be funny. And it'll be funny because they're about to be fighting when we get to power rankings.
No.
I'm not. What's there to fight about?
No, I'm not an angry drunk.
Bitch!
I'm a pretty
Told you the fucking Eagles.
I'm a pretty lackadaisical drunk, to be honest.
You know what? Actually, look at Jordan. His color coordination's on point. His cup.
That's true.
Yeah, his cup, his overalls, his mic,
You bleeding green over there.
the background.
Perfect.
It's camouflaged.
God damn, this shit is... What the fuck did you give me? Damn.
That ball is buzzing.
I should buy some more for Thanksgiving.
No. We're going to be cooking.
No, I'm showing up after it's cooked.
I don't know about green apple.
It's weird.
It's
I don't mind
very
it,
weird.
but yeah.
Fucked up out of this show, man.
Well, so going back to me telling you about interesting things in UFC, here's a new fighter.
Yeah.
Get any throws. She's got to lower her level and attack the hips.
I want you to see something. Go back. Go back. No.
This is just too much to get any throws. She's got to lower her level
Pause.
and attack the hips.
Now you notice that she tricked her in going down like she was about to hit her,
Mm-hmm.
but instead she brought that leg up. That is actually a good. Because John Jones did that to DC
Yeah.
to knock him
Oh.
out in the second one.
So to get the opponent into the kick.
To get the opponent to believe you're about to hit them, so they're going into the duck.
Yeah.
Or they're actually thinking that you're going in probably towards the body, I think. But they drop their hands, and that's how you fake them out and hit them in the head.
Gotcha.
So that's actually a good one. Don't.
Well, this is her interview afterwards.
Okay.
She is.
Jordan. She's a human being.
He doesn't see animals. Yeah. All species are alike.
And I'm just sharing it for two reasons. One, she was the nicest person that probably kicked the fuck out of somebody's face.
Oh God.
Be happy, and I actually worry about my opponent. I really hope she's okay. She's young. And
Aw. That's endearing as fuck.
So sweet.
No, that's. I mean, it's funny, but it's really endearing that she sounds so sweet after she just brutally kicked someone in the neck.
You ready for that? You ready for the kicker?
Yeah.
She's a doctor.
Well, yeah, she has a PhD in kicking ass.
No, she just has an Asian parent.
So you will succeed in 2 lines of work, both with incredibly high standards.
You could be a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
Got to be a doctor first. That's just,
What is she?
That's just a foreign parent.
What is what's her area of expertise as a doctor?
I'm not sure.
besides
I'm not
kicking the
sure
shit
it
out of
says.
people?
It just says she's a registered doctor who is hiding her whole UFC career from her parents.
That's awesome. What's her name?
Ximing.
Ximing. Ximing is
I'm
the
so
shit.
sorry. Okay, I'm good. I'm good now. I'm better.
No, you're not.
I love that she's like apologizing for winning a fight. That's great. That's endearing as hell. Good for her.
That's crazy. I bet she's an anesthesiologist.
I read that.
Her techniques are a little unconventional, but they work.
Yeah.
She'll knock you out.
She's an ophthalmologist. I read that too fast when Serenity said PhD in ass whoop. I thought he said pho in ass whoop. I said pho. Mean.
That'd be great if she was a dentist. She knocks out teeth just to put them back in.
Seems like you have a cavity. No, I don't.
I can fix that tooth real quick.
So her nickname is Dr. Sleep.
Yeah, I mean, shit. That's bro. That's marketing right there.
Badass nickname. Does she usually get people in sleeper holds, or is it just because she knocks people out?
She's so new, nobody knows. She doesn't have like a designated anything yet.
She kicked somebody.
She will
knocked
soon.
out.
After kicking someone in the neck like that, I mean, that's awesome.
He's like, she's crazy as the Joker creating her own patients.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, that'd be real. She just dropped a card on someone.
I believe in self-sustaining business models, and this is one. God damn it.
sorry.
Oh, she seems so sweet.
That's what happened at semifinal. I have a lot of opportunities to.
Jordan, come on, man. She feels conflicted about doing her job.
It's not even that. It's just that when you play that aristocrat and you play this, it's like that's gonna be stuck in my fucking head.
You
for
just
some reason.
hate people.
I love
drink
people.
your gold. Drink your gold for a loco. She's like 30. Oh my gosh.
She looks
She
good
was
for
born
that.
in 1994.
Oh yeah, so yeah, she's 30 or 29, depending on when.
Wow.
But yeah, no, like she said this, like you said, this MMA thing was like a secret.
I know Serenity.
People didn't
I
know that she was doing
logo.
this. Like her family didn't know she was doing this.
No, she was hiding it from them.
Black boy.
She definitely comes across as like, oh God, now people are gonna know that I kick the shit out of people for a living.
Don't tell my parents.
Well, not for a living because she's a doctor, but
Yeah.
but still,
That means she wants to beat your ass for fun, which I think is just worse.
MMA is just a side hustle for her.
That is. She's doing it for the fun of the game. Like, she just loves the game.
It is like because she seems a little anxious and nervous during her post-fight interview. Yeah, maybe she is a little worried, like, oh God, people now know that I'm a badass.
Stop. Stop.
What?
Please. Stop.
Stop what?
Stop this fucking interview.
What?
You know what? For Jordan's sake, what's the college topic?
No, I want to finish this interview.
But I think I have too much mercy. I'm not aggressive enough. And this time, and many times I
Pause. She said I'm not aggressive enough.
I love that.
She kicked the girl in the neck.
She sounds so nice, and she's like, I'm too nice. That's awesome. Shi-Ming is her name?
Yeah.
She's awesome. She just got a new fan.
All,
Keep kicking ass, Shi-Ming.
all One Piece.
She's like, I have too much mercy. That's a scary ass line. Can you imagine just seeing that on a poster? My problem is I have too much mercy. But then you hear that voice say it.
Yeah, fucking. What is? It's just I have too much mercy.
That sounds like a Thanos quote.
Has she blinked since the interview started?
Yeah. I have too much mercy. That sounds like a Thanos quote. Shi-Ming's a badass. Good for her.
You stop it. But yeah, it's college. What's happening?
So this week is the last game of the season.
Yes.
So the Heisman is about to be crowned. And there's a lot of controversy right now about who's going to get taken.
The Heisman? Okay.
So Ashton Genty is breaking all the records. And then probably the other main contender is actually from TJ's school, Travis Hunter.
That's not TJ's school.
I adopted it.
You didn't go there.
I didn't.
You're a fan.
But I can be a dreamer.
My dreams, Dion.
Hey,
is my coach.
You know, just for you, I might go take what is it? I could pay for a class.
Oh yeah.
Like, fuck you. I
Take
could pay
one class.
Yeah, take one class. Fuck you. Don't make me.
Respect. That I'd be like, fuck. Got me boxed in. I can't really give him shit.
He came online, one
Yeah.
credit hour.
He took the easiest class. I don't know what it would
Astrology.
be.
No.
Astrology. Fun fact, I did take astrology in
Yeah.
college.
I learned that Scorpios are jerks. And I
Oh, wait, no, I took astronomy. Never mind. Astronomy was hard.
He could take that like freshman course that you have to take that just teaches you how to open tabs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, I don't even know what you would call it. Something 101.
It's like freshman introduction to school or something.
Computer Science 101. Here's how you use Finder.
Now I get it. Like the Heisman controversy is so fascinating because yes, I think Ashton Genty has every right to, like, on a statistical paper to get it for a running back. I think the problem is Travis Hunter's double playing is just hard to quantify.
What's the controversy?
So Travis Hunter isn't number one in anything.
Right.
And on the other hand of the subject, Ashton Genty is number one in almost every category for running
Then
backs.
That's stats padding. Because look at the schedule that they have. They don't play anybody. They don't have any tough teams.
Who does Ashton Genty play for?
Boise
State. The blue turf.
And the Smurf turf.
Yeah, the Smurf turf.
And they don't play anybody?
They don't play anybody.
Oh, okay.
They don't have a strength. Now, I can see it going to the guy from Oregon or the guy from Ohio State. Those two quarterbacks.
Wait,
But I
time
can't-
out. Ohio State.
Dylan Gabriel or Oregon
right.
Ducks.
Yeah. I can see it going to them. But Genty, if he wins it, okay, sure. But
The
I
only
can't
reason-
give it to him because the fact that those stats are padded in some ways.
For me, I think it's the other thing where I'm like, at the end of the day, I get it. Ashton Genty is breaking records. Travis Hunter's doing something that's never been done,
But he's not.
and he's doing something. And
It has been done.
Let me phrase that. He's doing. I mean, no, not to his degree though.
Not at that level.
But he's not a good cornerback though.
He's a really good cornerback.
Travis Hunter's not a good cornerback.
Cornerback.
Cornerback. That's what I said. Cornerback. He's not a good cornerback.
He's not.
Wide receiver, yes. I think he's a damn good wide receiver. I think he's going to go top 10 probably in the NFL draft. But
going
cornerback wise,
You think he's going one?
I think he's going 1 or 2.
In the draft,
100%.
I can see that.
Because
see
this is not. I mean,
Over Shador? You think?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Shador, never mind.
well, you hate these
Supporting
little
our
black boys. Come on.
quarterback. Don't hate the little black boys. I just think that
No,
Shador is
you
not
hate
that
him.
good. I think he's decent.
Oh no, he's good.
He's going to be a Bryce Young.
No, he's not.
No.
That's crazy.
Oh yes,
Isn't he bigger?
he may be bigger,
Who's
but
gonna
he's
be who's gonna be a Bryce Young? Travis Hunter?
no. Shador.
But
I think. Well, here's the thing that I'll give Shador.
Yep.
because Bryce Young's
He does
biggest-
know how to scramble because he plays for.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true. He has no O-line.
Yeah, no O-line. That's the best way you can train your quarterback.
yeah.
That being
As
said,
long as he doesn't go to the quarterback shadow realm, he'll be fine.
Isn't Bryce Young's biggest concern his size? And Shador's not that small, is he?
I
Shador's
think
like 6'2".
yeah, he's
And
not.
time out. Bryce Young is competitive.
I was gonna say Bryce Young's been playing well recently.
The bench did him good.
Yeah.
On the note of
Andy Dalton had to take the
Red
reins
Rifle.
for a bit, and then Bryce Young had to learn behind a vet. That's fine. That happens. Aaron Rodgers learned behind Brett Favre. He went just as crazy.
On the note of Boise State playing nobody, they did play Oregon, who's now ranked super high.
And they lost.
It's about what his production. He still ran for 192
Oregon's
yards.
undefeated though. Like they're really good.
Washington State is a good win, and UNLV is a good win. Other than that, that is a lot of B-tier schools.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I mean I don't follow college enough to have a strong opinion on it.
College is super interesting this year.
It's a shit show.
yeah.
I'm enjoying it as someone like who's never really followed it that closely before.
Yeah, yeah.
Put it that way. I'm just like, ooh, this is cool. What's going on? And everyone's like, ah!
A lot of pretty colors yelling at each other.
Yeah, pretty much. I do think that's interesting that Alabama lost and they're still on the cusp.
They're in
of
the
going-
they're in the they're the next topic. We'll go back.
okay.
But for right now, just Ashton Genty and or basically the Heisman race. Like, is being really good at two things enough to put you over probably the best running back prospect we've
I
seen?
think so.
What's,
Well, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, like, what is there a criteria in place for the Heisman? I'm asking just because I don't follow college that.
I don't think a
closely.
defensive player has won it.
Yeah, they did.
No, in a long time. Is
Oh,
what
in a
it
long
is.
time.
in a long
Yeah.
time.
Finish.
The last defensive player that won it, I know, got a shitload of kickoff return touchdowns, but I forgot who it was.
Okay, because I mean, I would imagine. Would you think that the Heisman should go to the most impactful player then in that case?
Charles Woodson was the last one to do it in 1997.
Because Travis Hunter seems pretty impactful to me. Mm-hmm. But again,
It should go down to the most impactful. Yes.
because I kind of feel that way about MVP in the NFL too. Like, who's the most impactful player?
I don't like, and I mean, we'll maybe sprinkle on it.
Yeah.
Like right now, I don't even know why a quarterback is in the conversation.
For MVP in the
Yes.
NFL, yeah.
NFL? Well, yeah, absolutely.
I think it's stupid that they're like, oh yeah, there's quarter. No, I'm not saying there's a quarterback that isn't playing terribly,
Yeah, there are a couple quarterbacks playing really well,
but
I
this
see
is
your
like
point.
and it's a topic I chose.
Yes,
We'll talk
yes,
about
yes.
running backs later, but no, there's a certain big-thighed individual who's carrying a team by himself.
I think
I-
all,
By himself? Excuse me, don't do that.
I have a take on that,
you
but
will-
I'll save it.
We will fight you.
No,
Because I have a
it's by
take on it
himself.
that might be a little spicy. But
No,
I'll
he is
save
not.
it.
I think all running backs in the NFL, if you get to that point, you have that weird body where you have like a 30-inch waist and then 40-inch thighs.
No,
They-
Saquon's thighs are special.
You
Yeah.
put respect on God's Squadzilla. Or Quadzilla.
Calamity.
God damn, this shit is strong. Quadzilla. Are there bottles of water in there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need some water.
Wait. Just
Jesus.
Samantha could have got it.
I'm not going to ask anyone to do that. That'd be shitty.
But I do. I think that's a good question as to
God damn it. This shit is
do you
fucking
think that quarterbacks are always going to be the first things that they look at?
They are always the first one, but I do think that TJ is right this year that they're not. There's no quarterback that's playing at an elite level. I would even think there's wide receivers probably doing
No.
more for their team
Wide
than
receivers
quarterback.
are not even in this conversation.
But
Are you
we'll
talking?
get there.
Are you still talking college or NFL?
NFL.
I think Josh Allen probably has the best case.
No, he's a quarterback or wide
in terms
receiver?
of quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Quarterback, I think it's going to be Josh Allen, but running back wise, there's like 4.
that are doing and we'll get there.
Or-
We will get there.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, okay.
But sorry,
I'm eager to hear you.
But college,
Yeah.
you know, I think it's again like there's one more game. To your point, I think that and this is not even me buying into that. I just think that they're like on paper when I see a player who is executing and you don't think he's that great of a cornerback. I think he does make impact plays on as like he's he's won. Like there was a game he whole ass won, like because he was playing corner. And if we're going to Impact Player Award, he's up there. He's at least he deserves to be in the conversation.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's
Do
what
I
I was
think that he
getting
should
at.
win the Heisman? No. I think it's going to eventually go to Genty because of the fact that he's broken all the records, and he's pretty much on pace, I think, to run for 2,000 yards, is he not?
Yeah.
So,
If he hasn't,
yeah, I mean, I would check the stats for that, but I think he's going to win it. But to me,
He has 1,893 yards today, so he
Yeah.
only has to run for 107 next week.
see what I'm saying? So,
Is that the last game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in the season. Boise State is probably getting into the playoffs. We're about to talk about that just lightly because I think only me and Jordan.
Does the Heisman take that into account?
No.
It's just regular.
The Heisman comes out before the playoffs start most of the time. I don't know about this time because Jordan was saying that the playoff bracket starts like in a
playoff
week.
starts December 12th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're starting, well, it's 12 teams. You got to get that shit done before the
The
new
Heisman
year.
essentially is a regular season award.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Usually the way it works is that so there's this last week of football, then there's a week of championships like the ACC, Big 12, SEC championship. Then there's a week off normally,
Yeah.
and then everything starts. I haven't looked at the schedule, and because there's so many teams moving up and down the rankings, it's very
That's what
hard.
I'm saying. That's what
and we're
makes it.
about to get in bowl game season.
By the
Yeah.
way, Raheem, you fucking right. By the way, this year's football season, I think, kind of mimics the NFL, where a loss is not the end all to be all. You can lose 2 now and still be in the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
And I think I think that was the breathing room college football needed.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
And NIL made a huge difference where, like, before Alabama could just stack, like, their third string running back was better than most teams' starting running back in the entire country. But what's happening now with NIL is, like, if you're the third string running back for Alabama, you make about $50,000 a year. And it's like, well, come to Kansas State and we'll pay you $200,000. Like, the talent is a little bit more and evenly spread out. That's why teams
Sorry,
like
you said numbers I don't understand.
there's no way you don't understand.
No, what I mean by that is 200,000. Shit, I'll go back to college. Colorado need a third string.
I'm just talking about numbers in general.
Aren't you in your 30s?
He's on the cusp. He's on the cusp.
200,000.
To be fair,
I rewind time too.
Yeah. Say, shit, I'll put my body on the line for 200,000.
I'm too
You say that now.
I can't do that shit.
You say that now.
500 will make you move. Yeah, shit. Let me get an NIL contract. I'll move. I could be a kicker.
Oh my goodness.
So wait, on a side note.
damn, meet our new equipment manager.
Right, sure. On a side
Damn, them
note,
helmets have never been that shiny. I'm not been cleaning.
on a side note, small little sports thing. I know it's not on the topics, but they were saying that in the NBA they're going to eliminate the conferences and just do top 16. Whoever, yeah,
Like no more Western and Eastern Conference.
no more Western Eastern Conference.
When were they
The-
saying that?
The owners are thinking that the NBA is going to do that.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Sorry, I just wanted to throw that in there, but I just thought that was actually pretty interesting. What if they just got rid of the conferences and just say?
I mean,
top
basketball
16
needs some
teams?
shake-up.
I kind of like that because I
This
think it would
could
help.
soon happen. The league is considering ending its 2 conferences and changing the playoff format. Instead, having 8 playoff teams in the Eastern and Western Conference would change to being 1 to 18, regardless of conferences.
I kind of like that because it would increase parity and incentive to get in. Because typically, like, the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference is cheeks compared to the 8th seed in the Western Conference, just in recent years. The Western Conference tends to be stronger. I know the Celtics won it last year, but as a whole, the Western Conference tends to be significantly stronger than the Eastern Conference.
Except for this year.
That's true.
I don't think the Western
Well-
Conference is that good this year.
No,
I don't care about the NBA until February, and I don't know if the players do. Honestly, that's just my only thing.
No, I think you bring up a fair point. A lot of the players don't seem to give a fuck. Joel Embiid, that dude should be charged for robbery. He is robbing fans.
His own player called him out.
I know, yeah. Tyrese Maxey was like, "Yo, you fat fuck." He didn't say that exactly, but he was.
no swear.
But he was like, "It's his." I think his exact words were, "It starts with you," which is a totally fair.
Completely agree.
You're a Philly fan? Are you a 76ers
Not a
fan?
76ers
He's a
fan.
Lakers fan.
I
He's
do
a
not
Mavs fan.
understand that.
I told you this.
I'm
Are we
drunk.
beefing now?
I'm a little tipsy and I'm
Wait.
confused, and I've always been confused.
Wait, speaking of tipsy, can I just throw in
What's up?
watching Red One with this one?
Oh,
It's like the funniest shit ever.
were crying
We were
at
literally
points.
dying in that fucking film. Sorry, I
had
just
a
want to
blast.
throw that out there because Red One is a trash movie, but
It's really
it is
bad.
entertaining.
No, I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure last year for Thanksgiving they both had stuff, and we were watching Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and just probably the same kind of effect.
No, Red One is funny.
But yeah, you mentioned movies that we have seen that we've heard were classics, and we watched them and we were underwhelmed. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles falls under that category for me. Mainly because John Candy, I'm like, fuck you. He has that whole speech of like, because I'm the real article. My customers like me. My wife likes me. First off, we find out later his wife is dead, so she doesn't matter. I don't care what a dead person thinks anymore. Also, how many customers do you have when you are homeless? The man is homeless. And my customers like me. What customers? No one likes you. Don't be selfish.
You're a horrible man.
If people don't like you, it's probably because you're a genuine pain in the ass. There was never a point where I thought Steve Martin was being a jerk in that movie.
No,
I was like, I would be him. Like, quit fucking up. I'm trying
night,
to get home to my
Calamity.
family.
no. I think he's saying
good
Calamity
night,
is saying
Bat.
good night to Bat G.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bad G going to bed?
Yeah.
Damn,
Bat G always go to
old-ass
bed.
nigga.
Good night,
kidding.
sir.
Good
Or
night, Bad
madam.
G. It's a sir. It's a sir.
Okay.
Bad G is a sir.
Let me order
He's the
some more
homie.
Buzz Balls so we can get more money.
I do not want more buzz.
Don't please don't make me
Sign
buzz.
me up.
No.
Them buzz
Look,
balls
this
head.
is my look. I am off for the remaining of the week.
Some of us aren't.
I'm off
Sucks
too.
to be you.
I'm off too, but I want to live.
Samantha will get you home safe. She's a great driver.
I trust her, but I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to be that much of a burden.
She said, "Babe, shut the fuck up, okay?"
She does not talk like that.
He just saw white. And he went there.
White in a pink sweater. That was the problem.
She would be very direct and be like, "Get your drunk ass in the car."
I figured Sam be like the quiet, but just like, don't start with me. Tonight's not the night type attitude.
Samantha?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think you're pretty quippy. You're pretty quick with the quip.
Yeah.
And you, I mean, I love you. You crack me up. And I mean, she's pretty quick to be like, yo, like,
Chill.
Chill.
Chill, baby, chill.
yeah. Like, relax. I think your term is whoa. That's
Whoa,
your,
whoa,
That's your
whoa.
term is like, whoa. I'm like,
Whoa,
okay.
babe. Whoa.
Yeah. Like if I get mad about John Candy and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles,
Babe, it's 9 o'clock. Whoa.
then she'll just be like, "Whoa." It's an
too
old.
late tonight.
It's an old movie.
No need to
I
get
get
work
what you're
done.
saying. It's an old movie.
You know what?
It's
you know
late.
what? But actually,
bed.
time out. Don't worry. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna take a big chunk of my Four Loko just for this comment. Reggae Fairfield, where he was like, "It isn't very cash money for y'all to turn down booze." I love that. It isn't cash money. I got you.
I have yet to see any cash money doing any podcast.
Well,
so
to be fair,
yes, I'm not
I
complaining.
pay for I do my little part, and I got you a Four Loko for free.
and I appreciate it very
Yeah,
much. I'm
hey, Four
sorry.
Loko episode is
No,
always
you're right.
sponsored.
I'm sorry, Marcos. I apologize. I never even said thank you. That's fucked up. Thank you so much.
Keon Long
And-
said Sam's got a black side. I can see that.
Well, yeah, she's a Bengals fan. They have black and orange.
She did that out of spite.
Bums.
She totally did that out of spite. I mean, it's funny, so I'm fine with her doing it. But I mean, because it makes it fun for me to go, the Bengals are trash, and she's like, no.
But they're cute, though.
Thank you, Reggie.
That's her thing.
Now,
Yes.
So Michaela is she's like a Seahawks quote unquote fan. I'm trying to figure out how to get her into
has no
football.
choice,
But I have a
She seems like a very casual Seahawks fan. to be
very
honest.
casual. Yes, no,
Yes.
super casual.
She doesn't get invested.
She doesn't get invested in sports until
I will say that I'm not a Seahawks fan. I'm now a fan of Kobe Bryant, who is a Seahawk.
He is rolling around in his grave like this nigga got my name.
Wait, there's a Kobe Bryant on
There's
the
Yeah.
Seahawks.
but it's not spelled
It's
K-O-B-E.
Kobe with a C.
It's Kobe with a C.
Oh.
Niggerish. But pull up the spelling of his name. Pull up the spelling of his name.
Right.
Damn it, why y'all got me drinking on the Tuesday?
It's a holiday week.
It's a holiday week. It's
Probably the last time I'll actually be drinking this week so far.
His parents knew what they were doing.
Yeah. What did I do, Calamity? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Huh?
We killed Rakeem.
You can't just try and coin a phrase. What phrase I did? Niggerish?
It's not a
Niggerish?
phrase.
That's
It's like
actually-
blackish.
Yes.
You know, it's just a different thing. I just want to say it on the air like that. I'm not aggressive.
But yeah, shoot. I am a fuzzball and 4 logo D.
Now that's gold speaking.
Goals.
Call it a fuzzball?
Is it a fuzzball?
It's a fuzzball.
But y'all knew what I was talking about with the balls,
People,
right?
I don't want to be held accountable
You know
for
what?
this episode.
I just had a random thought. If black people were to remake Jackass, you know what they would be called? Black Ass. Would you watch it?
Hey, revoke his gold.
Y'all wouldn't watch Black Ass? Where it's just all but just running away from cops.
Yeah, because we wouldn't be able to get away with the pranks. You right. Actually, he's speaking facts.
They already have that. Full cops.
So
She gets the humor.
here's Kobe Bryant running.
He lives.
Y'all saw the interception.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant took a interception and then did the hold my dick.
Oh, good for him.
Wait, time
Paying
out,
tribute to
though.
Marshawn.
Is that? I know we jumping topics, but
Yeah, it's okay.
I did not expect the Seattle Seahawks to beat the Cardinals.
Neither did
that
I.
was
No.
something completely. I didn't
No,
expect.
okay.
I
look,
picked the Cardinals,
Can
so
we
I
talk
did not
about-
expect
Go
it.
ahead.
Can we talk about this stuff?
Speak on it, brother.
As he pours another. Drinking this gold
I
rush or whatever it's called.
hold on. I will,
Yeah,
my
right,
brother.
bro.
Yes, sir.
Speak on it. Salaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum, my nigga.
Ooh, this is gonna be a long night. What time is it?
We only have like 4 topics. Like I specifically kept this low.
I might have picked 4 too many. Oh, man.
Needless to say.
Right.
Wait a minute. This contains alcohol?
And freedom.
But
Cause I'm proud to be an American.
At least I know I'm drunk.
All right, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
but now, I feel like the Cardinals have been just getting a lot of good credit for no reason.
Oh, no.
No, I disagree.
No, time out.
I think they've earned the credit.
No,
Yeah.
no.
But
Go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
We got
What's the
we got
record?
rankings where we
No,
can
what's
argue.
the record right now?
They're 6-6 now, I
No,
think.
aren't they 4 and 6? No. They're 6 and 6. I think they.
Yeah, they were 6 and 5, I think, going into
Yeah.
the Seahawks game.
You're right.
So
You're
I think
right.
they're
No, and this is not me being like super negative on the Cardinals. I just think that they're a lot more than they are like a good quality team.
I think,
I agree. Oh, wait, I agree.
yeah.
They're 6 and 5.
I think that the coach makes them competitive, though, which
They're fighting.
they're fighting to
They're
to
fighting
win.
against Kyler Murphy.
Murphy.
Murray. My bad.
It was your turn.
Maybe we
This
should have.
nigga's drunk.
Maybe we
Wait,
should have
what
done
was you
the
about to say,
ad
Garrett? I'm
before.
sorry. I cut you off. I'm so sorry. What was you-
I think in just recent weeks, what made me buy Cardinals stock emotionally, not literally, because I don't know how to buy stocks, but they seem like a really physical team.
They are.
and I liked that about them.
And Kyler Murray and Connor,
James
the running
Conner,
back,
former
Steeler. have won me a lot of points.
No,
in fantasy.
They both looked really good.
Like-
No, last Sunday they did not.
This
They
is,
did not.
This is not me being like I'm not trying to hate on the Cardinals. I don't have the hate boner towards them right now.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, this is me just being like, hey, like they have, and it's more on the quarterback. So it's Kyler. They've had a lot of flaws that have popped up. They're kind of in that weird middle bubble that some other teams are. And I think that a lot of people are like, oh, like, because the Seahawks aren't bad enough to where it should be a surprise that they won.
True.
That whole division is average.
Same.
Yeah.
I was about to say that something's wrong with that division. That division is off this year.
I have a
They're
fun
fun to watch, but yes.
True.
I have a fun question to ask on this note.
Do I like peanuts? Yep.
Who would win in a playoff game? The Buccaneers or the Cardinals?
Bucks.
That's a good
The
question.
Well, now that
actually,
they got Mike Williams back, I will say the Bucks.
You mean Mike Evans?
Everyone's name is going to get butchered tonight. But I don't know, actually. I would lean towards...
Shut up, TJ! Shit!
I would lean towards the Cardinals, personally. I believe in Kyler Murray more than Baker Mayfield.
God damn, everyone messing up names tonight.
You damn right. What's your name?
Rakeem.
What is it? Blame it on Jordan, blame it on the goose.
Playing in the group, baby on the four logo.
I would,
Gold.
I would lean towards the Cardinals, but I believe in Kyler
See, this is where we would argue. Well, not me and you, but me and TJ, where TJ would probably pick the Bucks.
And I wouldn't be like, are you outside your mind? No, I would think I think it would be a competitive game.
It'd be
Yeah, Baker Mayfield doing the
Oh,
DeVito.
I hate
He was
that.
doing like. With
I
his
hated when he
elbows,
did
though.
that. Yeah, he put the elbows in. I was like, what the fuck is this?
it is truly like, it's a competitive game.
Yeah.
But when I come down to it, and I mean, this just goes to, and I've been someone who's been pretty pro Baker. He plays with some heart.
He does.
And he was. And, I mean, granted, it was against the Giants, so
That's what I'm
your
saying.
left nut can play with some heart. But he was. But when I think about with the Cardinals, that's the only thing that I still haven't seen from Kyler. Like I look at heart.
Yeah.
Like someone who I'm
That's
like
fair.
that like I'm like, oh, he goes the extra mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Kyler did play a playoff game, and he notoriously played terribly in it. And
Yes,
then
he did.
And then it was kind of revealed that he was making business decisions. It was before he got his big contract.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
So that was not a good look.
I take Hart very
Okay.
seriously because bless his heart, he's injured. Because like
Gardner Minshew?
No, because like that's always been my credit deck. But like, so like that's the one thing I can always like be very like, I'm like, hey, quarterbacks play with heart, super lean into,
Yeah.
and you could tell that with Baker.
That's true.
I think Baker's actually probably the premier example of it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's like heart over everything else.
His body, his soul.
Yeah.
He had a back injury earlier this year. I don't know how he played through it.
Because his tangibles aren't great. They're all right.
We've talked about this. We said that I don't think that not Kyler Murray,
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield can actually take them over the hump to get them to the Super Bowl.
I
we know he's a good seasoned quarterback.
I think I think he could if he had a decent running back.
No.
No, time out. I think I will actually argue that I think he has the pieces around him. The Bucks are very interesting because I don't ever think they're bad because they always have. They have two.
That's true.
They've managed to secure two wide R1s, and anyone who calls Giz Godwin and wide R2, if he goes to any other team, he's a wide R1. Wide R1, excuse me.
Is the Carson Wentz
they're
of Josh Allen's?
They're weird because, I mean, they beat Detroit, something that no other team this season has been able to do.
in Detroit.
In Detroit, that's a great point. And
And it was not like it was a fight. And
Yeah.
they got it.
And they should have. I mean, they had the opportunity to beat the Chiefs. They should have got fucking 2 in that
Fucking
game.
yeah.
It's like Todd Bowles, you idiot.
That's what I was about to get to. I was like,
looking like who farted in the room, like that goddamn who farted face.
sound like Lamont from Sanford and Son. But go
gets
ahead.
me, it's that overly conservative defensive head coach play calling. And as someone who's dealt with Mike Tomlin for a long time, I know it all too well.
So are you saying that the Bucks can go further with Baker Mayfield? They have a different coach.
I think an offensive coach would help. I will go
Bring
that
back Bruce.
No,
And that's what I was about to say. If they
Bruce
brought back Bruce
Arians and
Arians,
Baker Mayfield, shit. I like that combination.
that
actually.
sounds like a pretty
I-
good combination.
I just want him to have a running back, and I think that they could
I
even
think
do.
he has.
I'm not interested in reasonable demands. Get Bruce Arians out of retirement.
If I'm not mistaken, their running back's name is Irving.
Yeah,
that right?
what is it? Is it Bucky Irving?
I think he's pretty good.
He
He's actually
probably
really
ranks
good.
what,
Yeah.
middle. Like, what would you say? Top 10, top 15?
Top 20.
I mean, it's pretty hard when the Lions have 2, 1, and 3.
Oh yeah, like and don't worry, I'll get to it on Power Rankings.
Sonic and what?
Sonic and Knuckles.
What are you about to say?
Sonic and Tails.
Sonic and nigga. I was like, what?
You can't just throw the N word in there. I use
It's
it with
on the
finesse.
cusp of my tongue. So I my apologies.
Man, gold doesn't mean you got to go too. Quit acting like that. All right.
This is Simon, you know, Sam, Houston, Texas.
Sonic and who, Jordan? Sonic. Who was?
He's like Sonic and the black one. Like that's not how that works.
I mean, he is played by a black woman.
If he had said that, I'd been like Knuckles. Because we know Knuckles is
More
coded as
Buzzball
black.
and Loco. This is
Not
getting
even
good.
coded. He's just black.
But I was going to ask, who was the running back for the Bucks back when Tom Brady was playing? The one who was fat?
Muscle Hamster.
He came from LSU.
Oh, what was his name though?
Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because that's a good point you bring up about running back because he mattered a lot.
He did.
Yeah, he contributed.
He was
a
that
lot.
ground and pound.
Yeah. Yes.
Dude, Sonic and Redacted.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Knuckles
stream about to
is-
go up with a
Knuckles and Piccolo are like the two top
coded black characters. Yes.
and Skeeter from Doug. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
Not Cousin Skeeter.
I mean, I think he was just black, right?
Fun fact.
Cousin Skeeter was just black.
Yeah, he wasn't coded. It was just like, no, he's a Muppet who looks like a black man.
Zion.
Fun fact. I put Raichu in that category too.
Who?
Raichu, the Pokemon.
Who?
Really?
Yes. Why? Because he has. Oh my gosh, you've never paid attention. They have curls.
I've never paid attention to Pokemon.
No.
Oh yeah.
After the whole, they use your data to.
Usually,
Train the
like
models.
Pokemon are kind of racist. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, because Buffalant, like there's a couple Pokemon that are very much coded black. Like I don't think you've ever seen this one.
Like black, like blacker than say.
No, I mean, there's-
Raichu.
Let's see.
Yeah, look at that. Do you see that ears? That's a curl.
how'd we get here?
That's a Puerto Rican S curl.
Oh yeah, okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, I was like,
I never thought of it, but when you bring it up, I'm like, yeah.
that's a.
That's
Oh, you saying that Bull is a nigga?
you in these hard R's.
I said the A. I didn't say ER.
Yeah, I said yes. He has an afro.
Not the Bull from Compton.
Bro, you see, he got gold rings on his ears, dude.
Oh my God, what is going on with this death row Bull?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's really how it was.
God damn.
So,
We gotta get
Sorry.
on topic. Sir, you got a manscaped ass.
I'll expect.
Yeah, thank you.
No,
Gert-
time out. Pause. That means you haven't been drinking enough for a little.
You have not.
Take a look.
Bro, mine is emptier than yours, I promise.
Damn, you ain't got no liver?
Don't do not.
I got 2 of them. I grew one for extra
That
strength.
was a trap. That was a trap.
Do not deride him for his tolerance. It's really impressive. I admire it, sir.
Midnight. Wait, what time is it?
It's not. It's barely 10.
What? It feels like 2 in the morning.
It just turned to 10. This is actually when normally we start the show.
Right here.
At least if it was a black one.
That's why when Tommy was like, "Hey,
Tommy
bro,"
come here at 2 a.m. in the morning like, nigga, we already stopped the show.
yeah, Tommy messaged me. He's like, "Hey, bro, I don't think I can make it today. Like, I got work." And I was like, "It's fine, bro. Just we'll see you." Are you going to Gert's on Thursday? And he was like, "Nah, bro, I'm not even trying this
Mark
year."
wanted to say, we'll see you next year, nigga.
And Tommy didn't even try last year.
Yeah.
You at least gotta try.
A text isn't trying, Tommy. God
Need
damn
4
it.
locos on the Blackstone list.
No,
Look at that.
No, we do not.
No.
No.
Oh, boy.
That said, I
You
stand-
got the only black people that can drinking right now.
Yes.
Take it right now, because if we ever do a Blacks and So Drunk, oh, it's on.
That said, I would stand by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sober. That's a good joke.
Like, that is a very good joke.
Yes.
Our chat made it, not us. So,
Oh, did the chat say it?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that was all him.
that
I came up with that.
Don't
right?
steal him.
Oh shit, my bad.
Put some respect on
I-
my name.
I didn't expect you to come up with the black joke. That's all.
He's
Which is my.
chock full of them.
Look, it's the 4th member of Destiny's Child.
Which is also funny because in my head I'm like, Gritch might be the blackest white dude I know to a degree.
I said that.
Whoa,
I know you said this last week that I have black sensibilities.
black sensibility.
Yeah, I I ain't never known no white person like Popeyes.
What do you mean?
A lot of white people that go to Chick-fil-A. You go to Popeyes.
And time out, Chick-fil-A.
I like Chick-fil-A. I prefer Popeye.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
That's
time out. Hey,
that's some black tendency.
Chicken is not defined by tax bracket.
But it,
No, we found that. We found out that's.
Yeah, I go to Chick-fil-A because it makes me look good. Capital One don't act like I'm crazy, okay?
is this a nigga with the car?
Yeah,
oh,
it's
no.
like-
He went for Chick-fil-A.
Capital One's like he went to Chick-fil-A.
No, they
approved.
Yeah, approved.
Credit score.
I try and go to churches with Capital One. They say, no, that's cash only. You stop it, all right?
Jesus Christ.
I thought Canes checks your credit score before you are allowed a meal.
That just tells me more people at Capital One need to eat Popeye.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think once people have Popeyes, it's
Bro,
like
what is happening
Change your
right
life.
now?
I don't know.
No, it's-
I don't know.
Rakeem,
Yeah,
Rakeem,
football's
I'm
an
so
ashtray.
sorry.
Why are you asking questions, Rakeem?
All right, enjoy the show.
Shut up.
This is the last technically black show you'll see.
Technically,
we ain't got no more black
the last
shows.
Black
Doing
Ones was in August.
well. We did one recently. Well, this
Oh no, we have one coming up because remember Tommy wanted to. Okay, well this is a weird one because Tommy did ask us to do the whole Tubi movies, but he also wanted us to watch Lifetime stuff. He wanted us to do a couple things.
okay.
Lifetime? The
Lifetime
network?
movies. Yeah,
Lifetime,
there's Lifetime
yeah.
movies.
I thought that was for women, not.
Niggas watch that too. You don't think that we don't watch Lifetime movies?
No, I thought that was.
I go hold you.
Wait,
I
the
go hold
number
you.
one.
That's an amazing
the
commercial.
number one black movie is Fantasia Barrino.
I go hold you. Lifetime needs to put that on their website. Lifetime. Niggas watch us too.
It is the motto.
I was imagining that written in cursive.
It is the
Under the
motto.
Lifetime logo.
Okay.
People just
You
turn
know
around
what's
and
so
like,
crazy?
oh,
Wait, real quick.
I did not know that.
We are getting so far off topic.
Yeah,
but I'm
sorry.
Yeah,
surprised.
poor. We're good.
I'm surprised we didn't do McGrew's reviews on the 3 movies that came out this month:
What, Wicked?
Wicked,
Red
Gladiator, and Red One. Gladiator, they should kept that. Wicked
You like
is okay.
Wicked, I think.
Actually, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
There's some songs that I'm like, okay.
Fake nigga. You be singing, bro.
Unlimited. See, you only get me started.
So here's the issue.
Rakeem, yes.
Of those 3 movies you just named, Tommy McGrew of McGrew's reviews. Fuck, I fucked up his name. It was due. We'll only see Red One.
No, he said he wanted to see Wicked. He said he wanted to take his girl to Wicked.
Was that he wanted to see Wicked?
I could have
he
sworn.
wanted-
girlfriend was like,
I could have sworn it was like
I want to see Wicked.
I think he said he wanted to go. He was going to take his girl to go see Wicked.
But that meant she wanted to see Wicked, maybe.
But that means he going to see it too.
I guess you're right.
Damn.
Could have
look at you
reviewed
playing
Wicked.
chess.
I mean, who wants to
whole
see it
thing
is
come
irrelevant in the
out, boy.
relationship. He's going to end up seeing it, and he's going to have an opinion on it.
This is true.
Yeah, so I mean, but I don't know what Tommy's doing.
Popular.
Popular.
I know about Popular. It's a good movie.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
enjoyed
the
it, I
ending was too fucking long. That witch was flying around for like damn near 10 minutes before they finished that fucking song. But it's a good movie. I didn't know it was a part 1 though.
Does it say like end of part 1 at the end?
It says to be continued.
Oh, okay.
But it does in the title, it says Wicked Part 1.
Right.
And granted, I don't think a lot of people knew the play was 2 parts.
Exactly. I think that was the
But
thing.
that the delta there is
It's an intermission in a play.
it's an intermission.
The whole play is about as long as this first movie is.
It's 3 hours.
Yeah. The movie's 2 hours and 40 minutes, right?
Yeah, about 2 hours. Close
Yeah.
to 3
I
hours.
want to go see a Broadway play. It's been a minute. Not a play. Next.
Yeah. I'm not
So-
a big fan of Broadway plays, but yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right, let's get us back to
Manscaped.
football.
Yeah. Thank you. Manscaped.
Try it again.
NFL.
So, Gertz, you don't watch very much college football, right?
No, I'm very much a casual watcher. I'll turn it on if the score is close. I'll check the score and be like, oh, this is a blowout. Fuck that. But if it's close, I'll be like, oh, I'll watch this.
And like, there's a lot of games where hopefully you start watching for scouting opportunities.
No, he'll never watch for
I do not give a damn about the draft.
Oh yeah, you doing?
No, dude, I'm
Facts.
a Steelers fan.
No, time out. No,
They may-
no,
you might have had
no.
an opinion on Najee if you had seen him in college.
Well, that opinion would have been misinformed because that dude sucks.
I meant you would have been like, "Hey, bro, don't draft that guy."
People were telling me, "Oh, he's really good."
Have you gained nothing from being next to me all these years? Have you gained nothing?
Regarding the draft, I guess not.
No, 'cause we look for one thing in these drafts.
Oh, that's true. I know what you're looking
Yeah,
for.
so you know what I look like.
Actually, on that note,
You know
off the
what I
waiver
think.
off the waiver wire in fantasy football, I picked up the Cowboys new tight end,
Yeah.
Shoemaker or whatever his name.
Shoemaker. Yeah. What is he?
He is a big corn-fed dude, probably from Nebraska.
Not that nigga giving that look like you broke my nose, man. Wait, so what are y'all looking for this year's draft? Are y'all looking for a running back?
Everything. A running
Yeah,
back.
we looking for a lot.
Yeah.
What I'm always looking for, I still want to see a tight end draft.
Why? You don't
Why?
like Shoemaker?
It's not that. I just like tight ends.
Jeez
You got a problem with that?
Realistically, you should go to running back.
I'm hearing a lot of noise that's not thick and white.
I think you should look
You
at
hear that
O-line
Charlie Brown? Wah,
first.
wah,
You
wah.
need O-line.
I
And you
think
know
they
who
would look
plays
at O-line.
O-line and passing?
Let's go.
Tight ends.
Let's go back to square one.
Sorry.
Go back to
Gert-
square one.
All right, Gertz, what is the best conference in college football?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know if I could name a conference in
The,
college football.
the SEC.
That's obvious for you. I wanted a casual to say it.
I couldn't
Excuse
give
me?
I couldn't give an answer. I guess that one because that's the one I've heard people talk about the most. And that's not even the booze talking. I legit am ignorant as hell about college football.
How can you not say it's the SEC?
Ignorant.
I'm not saying.
Wait, how do you say it? What conference you think is best in the college football right now?
SEC.
Exactly.
I agree.
So, in the SEC, and I'm not saying they're a bad conference. I'm just saying that it is a mixture of they have not done good in out of conference play, and they've not done well against each other. So this is how the SEC is doing this year. So Texas will finish number 3, and they beat no ranked opponents at the end of this season.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
True.
sounds.
We're number one in the SEC.
Who's we? Because with you, that could
If
mean
they were in
Colorado
the
as
SEC.
well.
No, are they number one in the SEC?
I think they're number 1 because they only have one loss.
Yeah, they only have one loss.
Oh, that's to Georgia. That's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
But that's their only ranked opponent, and so they have no wins over a ranked
That was
opponent.
the beer bottle game or the beer can game.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious. I watched that one live.
Alabama just got blown out by Oklahoma, unranked.
Alabama, man.
I know that Washington head coach is like, I should have stayed at Washington.
I don't watch a whole lot of college football, but I do know enough. Or I've watched enough to be like, man, Bama just seems to be riding on coattails of teams past.
Yes.
Seem very overrated to me.
Ole Miss is on the come up. They were doing really well. They just lost to Florida on who's unranked.
Did not on the
By how
come up
much?
then.
What was the margin of victory?
Yeah, what was it?
It
that's
doesn't
a-
have that on this tweet that I'm reading.
Sir, you're the moderator. You should be looking it up.
And Georgia, who is the cream of the crop, that probably has the best resume right now, struggled to do anything against the University of Massachusetts for 3 quarters.
Did they win?
Yes, by 10 points.
I'm not really worried about Georgia much because I like Kirby Smart as a head coach. I think he's a.
I'm just saying, overall, when
Sir,
you
don't
have
take
to
that
pick,
tone with me, okay?
Try again.
Black Lives Matter. No. Wait. So
I ain't gonna make it through this whole show, Jared. I ain't
So-
gonna hold you. You killing me.
It's
if
only
the question is
10-13.
the SEC
it's been a long
struggling this year?
is the SEC struggling a little bit this year?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They are struggling this year. Well, at some point, we thought that Texas A&M was actually doing pretty well. I think you called it better when you said that Texas A&M is overrated.
Well, Texas A&M started the season losing to Notre Dame.
They did, but they went on a, I think, 7-game winning streak. So they were doing pretty well so far, but then until that loss. But I think SEC in whole and generally is struggling this year. Do I think they're going to win the national championship this year? I find it hard to believe that they will.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And no, actually, Darth Rabbit. I was in the before the cameras going on. I'm not a pro Sanders to NFL. Like, I don't think he wants to come to the NFL. I don't know why. people say
Hell no.
That's true. You were talking.
Them
about
rumors
that
talking about he
before the
want to be a
show
head coach at Dallas. I was like, boy, please, man.
He's happy where he is.
He doesn't want to
Yeah.
deal with Jerry Jones' foolishness,
Hell yeah.
Salt and McGriddles and meddling and shit.
So
Thank you, Ricardo. He
So just
mentioned
as a
UMass is
reference
really
to
bad.
where the SEC is in interconference play, Miami beat Florida by 30 points, roughly.
Oh.
Cal beat Auburn by a touchdown. The Arizona State, who's mid in the Pac-12, beat Mississippi State. Vanderbilt, who has beat Alabama, lost to Georgia State, who
They
I'm not
suck.
even sure.
Yeah.
what-
Georgia State or Georgia Tech?
Georgia State.
Type of fucking school. You got Georgia, Georgia Tech, and then Georgia State.
USC beat LSU, Notre Dame beat A&M, and Arkansas couldn't beat Oklahoma State, who's back of the bus in the Big
But then
12.
Arkansas is not really that good.
But
Arkan-
I was going to say, margin of victory seems to matter a lot in college.
It doesn't a little bit, but we don't know.
We
the
don't get a
credentials.
lot of interconference play because all these divisions are fucking huge now at this point.
Okay.
Everybody gets like a game or two. That might be it. And in some cases, they probably don't even get that because they're beating up on an FBS school for a game or two.
But do they win?
If you're playing an
big question,
FBS
yeah.
school, yes, you should win.
That's all that matters.
Like,
You're talking
I'm just saying that when
You're talking to a
when
Steelers
Georgia
fan.
beat
we win by kicking field goals, sir.
yes, but college is the only place where you can play down to the sense of like Georgia playing UTEP is not a game.
Right.
Yeah,
But did they
It's not
win?
playing the Browns. It's playing like
Well, we lost to the Browns, so don't be overly dismissive. Did they win? I mean, also think of it this way, and again, this just shows I don't follow college ball that closely. If you are a school no one gives a damn about, and you're playing against a school that everyone does, I mean, aren't you going to give that school your best shot?
True.
Like an unranked school that no one ever thinks about. It's
now,
like, you know
now
what, we're
do
going.
that times like 40 schools, and you have to pick 12 to get into the
There are
playoffs.
a lot of bad schools. We know that in America.
Very factual.
I don't know. I don't follow college, so this is totally my ignorant. I don't follow college football that
You
closely.
don't say it right. Ignorant.
Ignat.
My ignorant.
Who wants
view
Daniel
on
Jones?
college.
The
There you go.
Cowboys. But I
Yeah.
think that
Margin of victory seems to be a big factor because I do follow sports shouting shows. I'm like, oh, they only beat so and so by so and so points. Like, yeah, but they won and they were supposed to.
Yeah.
Don't just because you're pissing off gamblers, you don't get to compete in future games.
Damn, this is so crazy to see that Arizona State is now in the playoff bracket right now against Ohio State. This is today. Like this is
Boise State.
Boise State is still in there because they're winning their conference.
Does it say BYU? No, that's not BYU.
Go
B-
Ducks.
BYU lost 2 games in a row.
Wait, SMU is actually a surprise team.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Look at the
SMU is
history
on
of-
there, number 10.
Point. That's what I'm saying. Look at the history of it. SMU got the death penalty
Yeah,
in
they-
college football,
Yeah.
and for them to go from death penalty to now being in the playoffs, that's a big
They
accomplishment.
weren't
to me.
allowed to recruit for like 3 years or
True.
some shit
Oh,
like that.
why not?
because
were
there was
paying
a
their
lot of
players.
recruiting situation. The
They're doing
government,
the thing that everyone is doing now.
the government was involved, or the governor was involved. Shit, just crazy shit in SMU passed.
SMU used to be like up there with UT in the sense of like
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
football, like blue bloods.
Same
Gotcha.
thing with Penn State. I'm actually happy for Penn State. I actually like the head coach for Penn State. I think that from them to go from the death penalty, having that overturned, and then now being able to recruit and being the top team in the college football, I have to give a lot of credit to Penn State.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot of fucking storylines here in this fucking playoffs.
It'll be fun to watch.
It will be.
Well,
Next, no,
Yee, you got it. You're on. We got to pick up the pace.
Bro.
TJ's stuff. What?
you got that fucking Manscaped ad. You know Sammy
We'll
gonna
do
be
that
mad.
later.
You know that slave master gonna be mad.
I tried,
Master.
I tried to do that
I
ass.
told Marcos, Master don't like his clothes dirty. you know we gonna be like, because he did say,
You know, Marco. It's probably better to just knock out the end now. It's probably,
Yeah.
it's better, and then we just go straight NFL.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help
tell
us help you.
You know, Slave Master gonna whoop your ass.
You stop it. You stop it.
On to TJ's topic.
No, I say it's probably better. Just
Hold on, go to this topic and then is the next topic NFL?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the Manscaped.
And then we just switch
switch to NFL.
I think it's easier.
I don't want you to get in trouble.
Be fine.
No, it's not about that.
You're not fine, Marcos. He's been beating you.
What Tubi movie is that?
Medea.
The Medea movie.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Now, Marcos, this is not out of me trusting you. This is out of purely me not trusting me. So
HR. This is HR telling
yeah. So what I'm saying is, just knock out the Manscaped ad now. We can get some water. We can reset. Be ready for the NFL topics.
Go get some more buzz balls.
No.
Not Mark. We thought we paid Marco to be like Sojourner Truth.
Hey everyone. With the holidays creeping up faster than your aunt's fruitcake recipe, I've got something way better to share with you. If you want to look sharp for all... Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, let me read it.
We're going to take two.
Okay. This is not live.
Got it too.
This isn't live, is it? It's just recording?
Yeah.
Okay. God damn. Take, Hey everyone, with the holidays creeping up faster than your aunt's fruitcake recipe, I've got something way better to share with you. If you want to look sharp for all those festive gatherings and maybe finally win that Best Groomed at the Family Dinner Award, check out the latest masterpiece from Manscaped, the Chairman Pro Electric Foil Shaver. Trust me, it's like Rudolph for your face, guiding you to a smooth irritation-free shave. Head over to manscaped.com and join the... That's a typo. Head over to manscaped.com. Goddamn. I was on a roll, too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hold on. Can I go? Hey everyone! With the holidays creeping up faster than your aunt's fruitcake recipe, I've got something way better to share with you. If you want to look sharp for all those festive gatherings, maybe finally win that Best Groomed at the Family Dinner Award, check out the latest masterpiece from Manscaped, aka the Manscaped the Chairman Pro Electric Foil Shaver.
Are we
Yes.
are we recording? Okay.
Jordan, sir, nobody.
We're recording.
Go back to black and then come back.
Hey everyone! With the holidays creeping up faster than your aunt's fruitcake recipe, I've got something way better to share with you. If you want to look sharp for all those festive gatherings and maybe finally win that Best Groomed at the Family Dinner Award, check out the latest masterpiece from Manscaped, the Chairman Pro Electric Foil Shaver. Trust me, it's like Rudolph for your face, guiding you to a smooth, irritation-free shave. Head over to manscaped.com and join the over 11 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped by using code
Max20
for 20% off plus free shipping.
And to call out, it's Black Friday, and that means it's Black Friday right now. That means you can get 25% off plus free shipping. That's 25% off plus free shipping. And that applies to all of the products. That means you can go across the entire website, have a great time, look at any one of the items. We love the boxers, we love the crop shaver, alongside we even love the Weed Whacker 2.0. Whether or not you want to look at the actual shavers or even some of the accessories, you'll have a great time. So that means go to Manscaped, take advantage of their Black Friday sale, and even if if you're really interested, leverage coupon code MEX20. And we can make sure that you are hooked up in the best way possible. But again, it's Black Friday, time for the holidays, and we want to ensure that you guys are put in the best place possible. So again, leverage manscaped.com. Go ahead, it's Black Friday time. Get all the sales you can. You'll have a great time. Thank you. Oh wait, time out. Your balls. Well, thank you.
That script. Fucking crushed it. Now, did they run the video in there? Because I looked like I had to take a shit after I
He was like this.
I was like,
Girls was like, this ain't Black Excellence.
All right. NFL topics now.
yes.
Wait, are we back on?
Yeah.
We did that.
You want to
that was quick.
You want to take another break?
No.
So the resurgence of the running back, according to TJ.
Yes.
Oh,
so
that's
this
right.
has been a year where that running back has been unapologetically come back with a vengeance. I think there's a couple of things that factor into this. A, I think just because of some of the, I guess, protections around receivers and defense and just how they have to hit, it's made how running backs operate a little more preferable. I think also running backs were just not in good situations, and that led to like some of the premier running backs being devalued in a sense. When you think about the running backs who are shining, and to the point where you said there's 4 running backs who are doing very, very well.
That was Jordan who brought that up.
Yeah, like because you were like, hey, who are the 4?
Yeah. I asked.
Because it's Derrick Henry,
Yep.
who went from the Titans to the Ravens. Way better situation.
Absolutely.
Saquon Barkley, going from the Giants to the Eagles. The person who a lot of people are not talking about, Josh Jacobs, went from
That's
the
true.
Raiders to the Packers.
Yeah.
And is
about him. Yep.
balling out. Even J.K. Dobbins, who came from the Ravens, was finding a lot of success on the Chargers. A lot of running backs are thriving in a variety of different environments that weren't the original ones because they were put in situations that weren't as preferable for what they needed to do.
Yeah.
Therefore, I Tommy is someone who's like, fuck the running backs. This is the first year in a while where it's like, no, the running backs are the game.
Joe Mixon.
Well,
Joe Mixon.
That's a great name, yeah.
Well, there's a thing to be said where offenses haven't figured out the cover 2 yet. So a lot of the passes have been taken away.
Yeah.
Put your titties up. Shut up.
And I was going to also say, I think the NFL's a copycat league, so I think a lot of people are trying to copy Patrick Mahomes, which ain't going to work.
No. That's a
Running
unique
backs are
situation.
easier to copy.
But on the note of strong running backs, none of them are going to be up for NFL. But it is kind of scary / funny that Broha brings up that the Chiefs are not going to have Kareem and Pacheco on the.
And
I was
Kareem
just gonna
Hunt.
say that.
Hunt's hurt?
No.
No, they're going to
both.
have them both.
They're going to have
And Kareem has been playing
Wait.
fantastic.
he's been
But
really
Kareem
good.
is on a 1-year contract, though.
Yes.
That's enough
get
to
him
win
on-
a Super Bowl, bro.
They'll definitely get him on another. Because
I don't know if they will because
I agree with you. I think it'd be like, thanks.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah. Thank you.
they do that with their wide receivers every year.
No, but Kareem was a special case where I think that
Dude, we got
They
Kermit
had
at
no business
quarterback.
letting him go from the first place.
that was
Didn't he get
I get
canceled?
it. I get it. But I'm just saying,
He got released because he was
if you
accused
kept
of
Tyreek
domestic
Hill
violence.
after that situation, then there was no reason for them to let him go in the first place, to me.
That's
I
actually
think-
a fair point.
I think the delta was, and from the understanding was, Kareem and wasn't completely truthful to the organization.
That is true. It was he kind of fudged the details about the accusation.
And an NFL will back you up if you honest.
Do they?
Let
No.
me phrase that. They'll back you up if you honest.
I mean,
I
look
was
at
gonna
Ray
say they'll back you
Rice.
up.
He was honest.
I'll say they'll
No.
Ray Rice was honest about that elevator video.
No, that's not what matters because that was a bad one.
they'll back you up if you're profitable.
I think they
That's what the NFL does.
Point.
Yeah.
Profitable and honest.
Yeah.
kind of a dark question. Did Ray Rice have a career after that? Like, is he in
No,
the
he
European
did.
foot? No, like, is he in the European Football
No, he
League,
did.
or the AFL?
He's like the Elvin from the Huxtables. He's like sacking bags at Whole Foods or some shit like that. Like
No, he
he's
made his money. He's not like Popo.
I don't think he made his money. He was pretty young on the Baltimore Ravens.
No, he wasn't young.
I thought he was a vet at that point.
Yeah.
Was he a vet? I thought
Yeah, he
I
was.
thought he was on his baby contract.
I thought he was like in his prime when that happened. And I think the key difference with him is like we all saw it.
But I do think the resurgence of running backs this year is
It's awesome.
prevalent and is very awesome to me.
Oh, it's fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's interesting though because the Titans are basically using Derrick Henry the same way the Ravens are using Derrick Henry. They weren't using him in the beginning of the playoffs or the beginning of the season, but they progressively started to use Derrick Henry a lot more, and they're realizing, oh shit, well it's a very successful recipe in that case.
Well, I think that what happens is in the case where, like, because people were like, oh, Saquon's injury prone, Derrick Henry's injury prone. No, when you put them behind half decent O-lines, guess what happens? They're in a better position to do their job.
That's
Absolutely.
funny because I never thought of Derrick Henry's injury prone, but I always thought Saquon was.
Saquon was very injury prone.
Yeah.
But
The line is a big difference.
the line makes a huge difference because we have one of the best linemen in
no,
the game.
no, it's not one of. I think it's top two.
I think it's top two. It's between
Yeah.
you and Detroit.
Yeah, we have one of the best linemen in the game, and it shows how when you put him against the offensive line that's actually really good, well, plus a good running back, you're going to be successful.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But, yeah, Derrick Henry, on the other hand, is just – I don't know. It's just the Titans just suck. That whole organization just suck.
It's funny because I think
Except Will Levis wasn't.
Fun side note, if you look up Ray Rice now and you find his Twitter, he's taking pictures with dogs.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, well, I mean,
Get your dog's photo taken with Ray Rice.
it's either that or, Kamala Harris is a hoe with fucking, what's his name? Le'Veon Bell.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I forgot about that. Jesus, Le'Veon.
'Cause,
Get your fat ass back on the
Time out. Hey,
He's actually in
link
pretty
that
good
together
shape.
faster because I was like,
Surprisingly.
you gotta link that together faster because you just kind of left that off. I was like, blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, because Lev Bell was acting crazy.
Yeah, he was a whole fucking crazy ass
I didn't
individual.
expect him. I like when Antonio Brown came out for Trump, and I was like, that makes sense. And then Le'Veon Bell did, and I was like,
Oh, what you
Yeah.
trying to say? Niggas is stupid? No.
Antonio Brown supporting
Yes!
Trump is more on brand for Antonio Brown.
yeah.
Antonio Brown saying crazy shit. I'm like, yeah, I dealt with that a lot.
Well, like because Lev Bell's evil came out like later.
Yeah.
I don't
my
even
tongue's
remember him
boring.
saying anything. I actually thought he was still in the NFL, just like a third-string running back somewhere.
He wanted more money and then went to the Jets.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
careers go to
And then
die.
apologized to the Steelers.
Yeah, as he should have.
Because he, like, man,
As he
it's still
should've.
unfortunate because I do still think he would have ended off very successful if he just stuck with the Steelers.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Also, he didn't help us win shit, so he can kiss my ass.
Yeah, but you blame Tomlin for that.
Wait.
I blame everyone for that, including
So my question
Tomlin.
would be who would you take? Le'Veon Bell or Najee Harris?
Dude, I would take a corpse over Najee Harris at this point, because at least a corpse gets
Would you
paid
take
less.
Zeke over Najee Harris?
Good question. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Because, like, I can't even rely on Najee to pick up 2 yards.
I think that's about where
Wait.
you can count on Zeke to
Then
get.
I would take Zeke.
So, wait.
Because Jalen Warren is good. I like
is.
Jalen Warren a lot.
I agree. I was
Najee
watching-
Harris is ass. He
I
is
was
cheeks.
actually
He
watching
sucks.
the NFL highlights of that game, and I don't know if
The
it
Browns
was just
game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was just the selection of how they actually pieced together the highlights, but Najee Harris looked pretty good.
No, he sucks. He's terrible.
He had one really great game. I think he ran for like 250 this year, and that's about it.
Yeah, he's awful. This season he averages like 3 yards a carry, which is the story of his fucking career. He is trash. But I was going to bring up because I actually don't think the Ravens are utilizing Derrick Henry that well.
Really?
Because when you look at the games they lose, they are not running Derrick Henry very much.
We all started watching the season with the Chiefs versus the Ravens, and they just abandoned Derrick
Yeah.
Henry's run.
He did
But
it.
that's
They
what-
did it against us.
But that's what I was saying earlier before that the Ravens weren't utilizing Derrick Henry well in the beginning, but now they're doing that.
They didn't do it against us, which was the game right before the Chargers game.
True.
We beat them without scoring a touchdown.
But also at the same time, you guys have a good
So-
front four.
I know, but we beat them without scoring a touchdown.
So-
and because they took Derrick Henry, I don't think he had a single carry in the fourth quarter. That's
I don't think he does.
that's egregious.
Which was
Hold up, time out. That's true.
Yeah,
what?
the Ravens should be.
Did you just
better.
take a pause just to agree?
Yeah.
I had to think.
Thank you, sir. But the
Which is why I feel comfortable that the Eagles will actually beat the Ravens because
I don't know about that.
I know
No,
I get it because
Lamar feasts
Lamar.
on the
I get
NFC.
it. I get it. But we have actually a top defense, and I
do.
know Brandon Graham, he's out, and it sucks. But I think that we have the best run defense in the league right now.
Let me rephrase this.
Nigga, don't you say nothing so crazy ass shit. Watch what you say when it comes to my Eagles in this category,
What's
sir.
some crazy
Who
shit
wants to
about-
order
Don't
us a
you
second
dare.
round of Four Locos,
Yeah,
guys?
Yeah,
don't
you
do that.
You did that.
Yeah, you don't do this.
Dude, I'm still nursing this one. No.
Oh, mine's empty.
You get drunk.
There's something about hearing the word drunk
Yeah,
and then immediately knocking cans over.
No, I think okay, knocking a can over is one thing, but it was wide ass empty. I'm like, nigga, y'all both the worst.
Are we the worst or the best? Because we finished ours already. We won the race.
Dude, I'm not even halfway through
It's
this.
not a race.
Is this your water?
I don't even remember.
Ew, this is your water. No, just kidding. I'm kidding. No, go ahead.
Ricardo wants us to get far. That's not something we can get in the middle of the night, Ricardo.
Uber Eats?
Uber Eats will not send us Fireball.
What was the crazy thing you were prepared to say, TJ?
No, it wasn't anything crazy. It was to your. It was damn it, I spilled. It was to your point where I was like, yes, I agree that the Eagles are. I wouldn't say y'all are the best defense in the league.
They're pretty good.
We are actually number one in the
pretty damn
defense.
good.
Total defense, we are number one.
So my friend Juan doesn't watch this podcast, so I was like, fuck him. But he but he was like, oh, I'd like to hear you guys' opinions, because I was giving him a summary of the show about who's going to be the defensive MVP. Because Micah Parsons actually has the highest amount of QB pressures, which is a weird stat.
He's a great defensive end or a linebacker.
But he doesn't have it up there with tackles and sacks.
Overrated.
I think he's actually Clay Matthews, just black. You don't think he's Clay Matthews?
I need to see him wreck more games.
Well, also he hasn't been in a position to this year.
That's fair, but I don't want to. I don't want to hear it. Wreck more games, man.
I just don't have a strong opinion on who's playing the best defensively right now.
but-
I would have thought
the only
TJ
reason-
Watt, but Miles Garrett just beat the shit out of him.
The only reason I say what I say is because you haven't gone against the two top running offenses in the league, the Lions and the Ravens. If y'all have a successful game against one or the other,
I agree.
that's number one.
Fair.
That's a
fair.
good point.
I actually completely agree with you. But I also think that we played the Rams, who have the top wide receivers in the game.
No, again, you said, top defense in the league. That means holistically. I'm not saying your pass defense is bad. It's not the best, but I don't think it's but I don't think it's like it's top five. Like y'all are top five on both ends.
Lamar.
But to say, hey, top, like straight up
defense.
top number one defense.
Yeah.
You got to play against one of the other best run offenses in the league, aka y'all show out against the Ravens. That's cool.
Fair.
Y'all get number one. Y'all show out against the Lions. Y'all especially get number one.
Wait, but if we become top tier with the Ravens, would that make us the best defense in the league?
Yes, that's what it's either or. You
Okay,
just got to play
either
against
or,
one of
okay.
the top. You just got to play against one of the top running teams.
Okay.
So I ain't going to be able to organize this, but according to this right now, the Eagles are number one. When you factor in
Total defense.
yeah.
But it breaks it down further in regards to runs and passes.
Because literally the Titans are number two. So that's
Yeah, I saw that. Titans was actually number one at one point.
They were number one last week, I think.
Yeah.
Before the Rams game, where you guys mollywopped.
Surprisingly. Well, I wouldn't say surprisingly. I think that
I will. I thought the Rams were good. It's not a ding against the Eagles. I thought the Rams would put up more of a fight in the second half. The Eagles were like, nah, fuck y'all.
no, we just run the
shit out
ball,
of 'em.
give it to Saquon, the MVP, in
Yeah.
my opinion, and let him do his thing. Absolutely. I will say real quick before y'all jump in, and I'm gonna say nothing else at this point, or let you guys do the thing.
Yeah, no, you got plenty to say, nigga. Come on.
I will say.
No, I said no. I said the
Nigga!
A. I said an A. I would never say an R on air.
Yeah. So I do believe.
Some of us have class.
Wow. Call me Emiliano. Look. So
Yeah, I call you Pep instead.
no. So my thing is, I think the Eagles are using Jalen Hurts similar to how the Cardinals use Cam Newton when they went to the Super Bowl.
You mean the Panthers?
You mean the Panthers?
The Panthers, yeah. They are using
the Panthers went to the
they using him as a game manager. They're saying, Jalen, don't do anything crazy. Just manage the game. That's all you have to do. We have a great running back. We have two great wide receivers, a great tight end. You don't have to do too much. Just manage the game.
Didn't Cam win the MVP that year?
He did.
Okay.
I think he did. I still think Jalen.
I thought Cam was like the reason they got there, and he was also one of the reasons they lost. He played like shit in that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
getting up to that point, he was a game manager. previously before he was a game manager.
I always thought
I-
Cam is Superman.
Yeah,
Like he would
But
just do
that
ridiculous
year,
stuff.
I think they toned him back because I think they made him more of a look, manage the game. That's all you need to do. You don't have to do anything special. I know you are a special, unique talent, but you don't have to do too much.
This might be a hot take. I don't give a fuck. I think Jalen Hurts is better than Cam Newton.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
He's a better pocket passer,
100%.
absolutely, than Cam
was
Newton.
like a bazooka spinning on a fucking lazy Susan. Like the ball was flying into people's faces.
But I will agree.
like in the stands. Yeah, Cam was not an accurate pass.
Not a souvenir on accident.
What I do agree with is, in the sense of what they're trying to do with Jalen this year, where they have Saquon, he's definitely more game manager than anything
Absolutely.
else.
I agree with that point.
But I also said, in that situation, I told you, I said, if you had my quarterback, y'all would be stellar. That's the best combination.
I don't agree.
Wait, time out.
Are you
Are you saying that
think
Dak Prescott is better than Jalen Hurts?
No, I said for how they're using Jalen right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
as
that
a running. Oh, okay.
I think
The
that
game
combination
manager.
is way better.
I don't know if I agree with that.
No, as a game manager, straight up.
So
I do not know if I agree with
I
that.
don't agree with this.
Jalen's not a game manager.
I don't know.
There-
if I agree with
I'm not.
Because
I'm
I
not.
don't think y'all not watching 255 yards. That is a nigga who is literally he just has to hand the ball
that.
off.
Game managers don't turn over the ball in the red zone.
I was about to say I'm not ready
Dak does that
to
a lot.
fight you on your point yet about Dak being better than Jalen as a game manager role.
Oh no! What I just said, I said in the essence of how they're using Jalen. 'Cause
Yeah, in the game.
I don't
in
think
the,
they're.
in the
I don't
games-
think they're using Jalen in the same way they usually use Jalen.
Maybe.
No, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
in the game manager role. Like we're saying the same thing with different words.
I
But
see what you're saying.
but I have a lot of friends that shit on Jalen in other fantasy football leagues.
Why?
They think he's inaccurate when it matters. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with
Maybe
that.
I'm not neutral.
Maybe I'm jealous because, like, I look at Jalen, I'm like, fuck, he'd look good as a Steeler. Like, I'm jealous of y'all. He's
Yeah.
like a perfect quarterback for the Steelers.
Wait.
Fuck,
Are
I
you
want
saying?
Well,
Jalen
there's-
Hurts.
Wait, are you
It's just
saying?
a huge chasm where there's. I feel like this year has a lot of moxie quarterbacks. Baker Mayfield, Jameis is another moxie quarterback where they have a lot of energy, but they don't have the skill. And then the quarterbacks that have the skill on the other side of the chasm aren't doing anything really amazing.
It's weird. Like,
And then there's even a third chasm behind that where it's like there's a lot of garbage. Like Daniel Jones was in there.
yeah.
And you know,
Trevor Lawrence was there.
the only pure-
Some people are arguing C.J. Stroud is there.
I was gonna say the only
God
pure,
damn it.
the only pure pocket passer this season who's been good has been Jared Goff,
Fair.
and maybe Matt Stafford.
no, but so that's the exact reason why I think your team situation would thrive with a Dak.
I at least wanted
see
to
what
say
you're saying.
Jalen.
You get what I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
get what you're saying. That does make sense of how we actually utilizing Jalen Hurts. I think Dak Prescott would thrive in that system. I see what you're saying.
Because I'm like, look, say what you will, like I mean, because I don't think Jalen's a better passer. That's just point blank. Period.
Okay.
I think he's a.
You don't.
I don't think he's a better passer. He's not a better passer.
I do.
I think
That's a lie.
compared to Dak
That's not-
Prescott. Wait, are we measuring compared to Dak Prescott?
Yeah, he's not a better passer.
Are you talking about? I mean, prime Dak. I agree with you, but Dak this year was bad.
No, I'm not. But I'm saying, like, hey, look, like all things included, like this year was more of an externality than anything else.
Yeah, I get. I mean, Dak had
Well,
another season where
I will say in defense of Dak,
from a turnover standpoint, I mean.
But also,
and I was gonna say in defense of Dak, the Eagles have 3 great receivers and the Cowboys have 1.
we have one.
I mean,
True.
That's the Eagles do have a better roster.
We
but
have 2 great
No,
wide
when I-
receivers
when I-
and
when
a
I
great
said-
tight
I
end.
think I see your point though, because Dak looked really good when he had Zeke in his prime. Like then like they were a run heavy team with Zeke.
because it was balanced.
It was balanced, and like
Okay.
and when it comes to like, and what I'm
see that
saying,
point.
what I'm saying is like the reason why Jared, and I'll argue this with the Lions all day. Jared Goff is not the star of the Lions.
no,
He is not.
Well,
He's not bad. He's not even close to bad.
I will push back on that in that he's not always the star, but he can be.
But he can be, and
he's
no,
had
no, and,
games where I'm like, holy shit.
no, and that's what I said. I said,
I think he had a
said,
perfect game this year.
He did. He's had 2, I think.
I said, and then put, how do I put it? Put put Dak Prescott in a situation where he doesn't always have to be the star, but he can be. And that's exactly why he thrives in that situation.
Can I just say this? And this may be a controversial topic. I think if Dak Prescott was at the Eagles, they would have won Super Bowls at this point.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Because I think that he can manage.
Dak had some pretty great years. So
His last season, year.
He's had more positive years.
Yes.
That's not a ding against Dak. It's just like when I think of the Eagles at your best with Jalen, I mean, I think that tush push. Can Dak do a tush
but do you
push?
remember like
He can.
But do you remember like I don't know how I don't actually know how long Dak's been in the league because of COVID, but they used to compare him to Carson Wentz. Like Carson Wentz was up there. They used to the year that Carson Wentz won a Super Bowl, they argued who is the better quarterback, Carson Wentz or Dak, because they were both in the same
And I
class.
always thought that argument was stupid.
Yes.
I always thought Dak was better than Carson Wentz.
Absolutely, okay. I can tell you that from experience. I don't think we would have ever won a Super Bowl with fucking Carson Wentz.
I don't
what I'm
hate
saying-
Dak at all.
No.
Sometimes I rag on him just to get on your skin.
I know
It's
you
just
do.
they were Carson Wentz and Dak were in the same class, so when Rakeen's saying like, "Oof, that's the reason," they were legitimately arguing that year. And then Carson Wentz, Eagles fans, not
us.
But when I say point blank period, like
you remember when you were
I'm not
really
trying-
proud that you took
I'm not trying to argue
Murray,
Dak's
the running
playing
back.
good this
Fuck no.
I know you're not. But I'm just going to say.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
go
what
ahead.
I'm saying is, in the situation the Eagles currently have, where they have great receivers, they have an amazing running back who is not contest the best part of that offense.
Oh, absolutely.
Carson Wentz is the
The
Stephen
person
Urkel
who,
of the NFL.
like you put someone
that
who's
means.
like, because what happens when
Can
you have
I
Dak
do
in that
that?
situation is A, you're more confident in your throws, and then B, you're more like, we don't have questions, we're just handing it to Saquon. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're just giving it to Saquon.
Wentz is the Pats backup. I thought
But
it was the
also,
Chiefs
there's
backup.
like
thought he was on the
I'm not
Chiefs.
now you know I'm not saying and Jalen's best things are not shining this year
I'll say this.
What do you mean?
because Jalen was known as like a running quarterback. He was
He
known
runs
as
well this
One-
year.
he's not running bad.
Time out. So Jalen was known as a running quarterback, but he was also known as a pocket passer in Alabama and Oklahoma.
No, but that was a problem for a while.
Absolutely.
Last
It's
year
still a
was a huge-
problem till this year. I think that because
But
we're
you
able
get
to-
my angle.
I get what you're saying. I think that we were able to establish a running this year made Jalen Hurts a little bit more dangerous.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I think it made him a little bit more dangerous.
When I see Jalen roll out now, I'm like, uh-oh.
Yes.
In a good way.
Yes.
Like, I'm like, because he could either take off
He's
or
not as fast as Lamar.
No.
But he can take off.
He
They
turns
have to
into a
respect the
running
running
back.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
when
have to
he
respect the
tucks-
running back.
When
yes.
he tucks it, I'm like, he turns into a running back.
Patrick,
And there's things that I sit there and I'm like, oh no, Jalen's
mean, Patrick
better than
Mahomes
Dak.
is
Like,
slow
this
as
is not me
fuck.
being like Jalen's terrible.
shredded.
This is me saying the current Eagles offense, with all the things it has, if it had someone who leaned a little more towards the Stafford Goff Dak cam,
Okay.
that would be
Fair.
TJ,
I agree.
I'm just going to be honest. It sounds like you're just trying to say Dak Prescott's better than Jared Goff.
no. Oh well, no. Because I don't
Jared
think
Goff is better than Dak.
he's not. But
He's been to a Super Bowl. He's had a lot more success.
okay, first of all, you know how I feel about Jared Goff, and especially
I know you, and I
Yeah,
don't get it.
bruh.
It's just because he's skinny and
right,
wussy
guys.
looking.
Wait.
All right, guys, we've gone 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay, that's fair.
it's
Who's complaining?
No, I
You gotta go home.
fuck you.
I don't gotta go home. I can do this till
No,
3 in the
no,
morning.
no,
but
when it
we
comes
have
to tier
a
list-
very long.
Yeah, go to your list. Go to your list.
I was about to say we have a very long topic now.
But you know
That's
how,
it. We've
time
gone
out.
through all
You know
that.
how I fucking feel about Jared Goff.
I know. I
So that's
know,
never
but
gonna change. Yes, I do. And yeah, you're like, I'm sounding like I think Dak Prescott's better than Jared Goff because I do. Jared Goff's a bitch.
The next
All right.
the next topic is
Jared Goff's
wait
not a bitch,
wait
just kinda looks
the,
like one.
The next topic is would you go to a Diddy party?
No. Next topic.
How much money?
No.
$50,000.
Money doesn't matter when you're facing felonies. No.
We're going to the rankings.
We're going
right?
to the tier maker now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I'm not gonna say a fuck thing. I want to hear what you two motherfuckers
Bears
say about
S.
this. You better not. No.
They do look better. Like
Nah, I'm not
Mark,
taking that cheese again. I'm not doing that.
You really want to fight with me after this show? I see what you're trying to do.
I'll give Jordan credit. That take aged like milk from us.
Yeah.
The Bears look
Thank
like
you.
shite.
We picked we on the last tier maker.
We
put
underrated the Eagles severely.
we underrated the Eagles and we put the Bears over the Eagles.
What you gonna say?
I wasn't here for that one.
Oh,
Yes, you
okay.
were.
Yes, you were.
No, I was here for the first one. I was here for that one. Wait, was I?
Actually, no, you weren't here.
I wasn't here.
Tommy
I know I
was
wasn't
here.
here.
How convenient.
Substitute the other
I
brother.
wasn't.
The other brother that shit on his own team.
But I got some opinions. Nothing crazy.
All right, well, let's start with an easy one.
Yeah.
Who's the worst team?
Oh,
The Panthers.
No, I don't think so.
Not the oh my gosh, the Jags.
no, the Jets are the worst
The
team.
Jags and the Jets are the worst teams.
Absolutely.
I agree with both.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I'd actually put the Jets as the worst.
Oh, wait.
No, the Giants.
I'm sorry.
The Giants are next.
They are the worst team.
All three of
I
those
think
teams are
didn't the
abysmal.
Giants beat the Jets this year though?
No. Wait. The Giants are terrible.
They're really bad.
They're just bad. They're like Precious.
What does that mean?
That means basically they are a shit movie.
You're not a fan of Precious?
Hell no.
Okay.
See
I
that
am-
big bitch? See them? Don't
Stop
get me
it,
started.
You brought up
I-
Precious. I had.
Don't let me talk about this dirty debutante.
Have you read the book?
I'm gonna let you know right now. You don't want to go on Precious.
Have you
No,
read
I have
the
a
book?
Huh?
Have you read the book?
Twice.
Okay, I read it once.
I have a dirty opinion, and it's not relevant for power rankings up to now. I feel like the Giants might end up beating the Cowboys somehow.
No, they won't.
No, I don't.
Point
agree.
if they were to play again this year, which they do.
They play on
they're playing
Thanksgiving.
in like the
I
day after
actually think that
tomorrow.
would make
They
it
play 2
competitive. Wait, I haven't seen the whole game, but Tommy DeVito looked pretty decent.
They were 0
Against the Bucks,
I get it. I
Dude.
know your stance, but they look decent.
Baker Mayfield came out doing this. They looked like
know.
shit.
What was the score?
It was like 31-6 or something.
31 to
Thank you.
7.
Yes.
No,
What are we
6.
talking about here?
Brian
What do we-
Daboll is precious.
Don't, Jordan, stop
not
it.
fair. Brian Daboll,
think
he
that
lost weight.
looked okay. From the highlights, I think he looked okay.
You are a quarterback dick sucker. I'm gonna need you to stop.
Nah, he looks pretty bad. The Giants are so bad, we forgot about them. So I think they should probably be in the bottom.
Honey, I'm gonna need you.
And also, yeah, Tommy DeVito's hurt.
Yeah,
Is
if Drew Lock comes out, then what you say is true.
Okay.
I think, Jags, Jets, and Giants are all probably.
Jack Jets and Giants are
So we
abysmal.
can all
think they're the
agree
three worst
that
teams.
the Jets and the Jags are the most horrible teams in the NFL,
And
including the Giants.
and the
yes,
Giants. I think
all
those
three
are
of those teams are
bottom
abysmal.
3 for
Fair.
sure.
I allow all curse words.
Bottom 3 for sure.
But yeah, all right.
Come on.
D tier.
Jets is this is the worst. No, actually,
Oh, wait, are we not putting the Bengals in there?
No,
I would not.
What?
They're in D,
I would put them in D.
but they're
I-
a friendly D.
I hate to say it, but I would put them in D.
What?
They got Jamar Chase. He's really good at getting flags. I don't.
They look.
No,
I mean,
F is for like there's no redeeming qualities.
Yeah, do they?
And I mean,
The
Joe
Bengals-
Burrow is throwing for like 300 yards
The
a game.
Bengals
That's what I
offense-
was saying.
The
that they-
Bengals offense looks pretty good.
They just don't have another side of the ball.
Okay.
I'd put them
Okay.
in, I hate saying it because I fucking hate that team with the Fury of a
Okay.
Thousand Suns.
If I-
Sam, I hate
I'll
that
take
team.
If I think of an F, like if I think of another F, I don't think there's another team that I look at like
That's
compared
as
to those
bad as
three
those
bottoms
three.
teams. No.
Hold on.
Put the Cowboys in D, please. Thank
Oh,
you.
actually, wait a minute.
Quick question.
Adrian Rand
time
said
out.
that so
Wait,
fast.
maybe the Titans.
Oh no,
They did just beat the Texans,
They just beat
right?
the Texans,
So
so
they're
that
probably
warranted
in
D.
Time
Yeah,
out.
that's fair.
Would we put Carolina?
No, they just got close to
D?
the Chiefs.
I put them in D.
I put them in D.
Carolina are D now.
Okay.
They got some spunk.
Okay.
Little
Bryce-
flavor.
Bryce
Wait,
Young.
are we forgetting the Raiders?
I think.
Oh, the Raiders are
D.
an F.
F. Raiders are
they're an
F.
F?
Yeah.
Raiders are
not
F.
D.
Gardner Minshew's injured.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's fair.
Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell are injured.
Not Farva. No.
Now you know.
I forgot
If
about
you,
him.
not to take too much time, but if Tommy was in his seat, he'd be like, put Houston in D.
Oh yeah, but they are trash. CJ Stroud is broken. He's
Okay,
fucking
so
useless.
so Raiders are at what F?
F.
Yeah.
Raiders are F.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I think that's a good spot.
Can you
Yeah.
scratch the screen, please?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Ooh,
Cowboys D are
But I do want to
perfectly
add that the Raiders are so bad they literally broke Sam. He was like.
That's true.
He was
I
like,
mean,
"There's
the-
nothing interesting happening this season." I'm like, "The Lions are interesting." He's like,
But
"Yeah, but
yeah-
the Raiders are terrible." And I'm like,
Yeah, the election broke.
Let's,
the
hold on.
election broke Sammy too.
That's true too. That's more of Sammy being pissy than anything else.
Rightfully
Pissy.
so, because he's a Raiders fan.
Pissy.
Yeah.
Speaking of pissy. Oh wait. So all
If
right.
we,
Go ahead.
it can't happen. No. I'm just saying, like, it can't happen
How
because this
many
is our last run
underwhelming
of this.
seasons
I'm
have we all
actually-
dealt with?
The
I'm
what?
actually curious to what you guys think about the Bears this time.
I'd put him in D.
See,
C.
See.
Why C for Caleb?
they almost beat the Vikings this week. They almost beat the Vikings, and I feel like they might, and they're going to lose to the Lions, but within 2 touchdowns. I have a fun question on this note before we continue this.
Yeah.
What do you consider a blowout? Because me and Jordan argued about this.
No.
Oh.
And TJ.
I thought I answered this. I think 2 scores. So anything over 9 points, or 9 points. 9 points or more.
9 points?
Okay.
That's pretty. I don't know. Maybe I'm used
I
to.
can see that.
I'm used to college scores where I'm like, eh.
That's fair
Yeah.
because I don't watch college ball much.
But I also think that blowout is if I dominate you for 2 quarters and then that last quarter you scored a touchdown.
No, okay. The reason
No, I see your point because that was like the Ravens Chargers game.
Right.
That was an ass kicking. The
True.
Ravens beat the shit out of the Chargers.
no, but I
even though
also
it was only
but,
one
but
touchdown game.
people, I don't like when people do that because the fourth quarter is a quarter. It matters.
But if we know
No,
it's,
but it matters.
I get it. But if it's like a minute and 40
I was gonna
something
say
left.
when.
No. Okay.
Yes.
When
no,
does it matter?
No, it matters the entire quarter because if you want to, and let me phrase that. It matters to the point that you play backups. And what I mean by that is, if you're beating them that bad, you're playing backups.
I don't know.
See, I
if
agree with Joey Bear over here where he's like double digits. And I know this is a dumb brain to
No,
have. 100% it's a dumb brain to have. But it's like
If you're up a touchdown and a field goal, you're it's
not a blowout.
That's not a blowout, but
blowout.
you've won. That's why I argued against you. I said the Eagles Commanders game. Yes, it was one
because if you
score
use
at the
soccer
end. That's
numbers,
still
it's
not
like
a
3-2.
blowout.
I can. Well, so one team scored 50% more. I consider that an ass.
But wait, and the reason why it's considered a blowout is because they didn't score that until like
I
a
feel
minute
like
and some game.
this is
a
because
minute
you win
left
by
in the
field
game.
goals.
It's 100% that. No, I acknowledge that. When we beat a team by 10 points as a Steelers fan, I'm like, oh, we beat the fuck out of them. Because we usually beat teams
get
by
it.
2 points.
I get
And I get your point of view because Dak pads his stats in the fourth quarter.
It has nothing to do with that.
I know, I'm just being a dick. I'm sorry.
No, but
It's the America. It's the America talking.
No.
But wait, what was you saying?
no, but it's to the point of it's the American water.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, it's to the point of like again, people.
Go on. Oh, you're
All right, take a sip. Yeah.
I'm just reaching for flavor.
Dude, I don't even think I've gotten to half.
No,
I'm such a lightweight.
no, but
Send more Four Locos to sssam.com.
I don't want it.
But the problem.
Give me your cup.
Yeah, but the problem is, I think that people do caveats to too many things in football.
True.
Where I say like, hey, I always have a problem
Oh
with.
shit! It's actually blue.
I always have a
America.
I always have a problem with how people treat kickers. I always have a problem with how people treat the fourth quarter matters just as much as the first quarter. Yes, you're blown out for the rest of the game, but that there's a reason why they have onside. There's a reason why they have systems in place. No, there's a reason why they have systems in place for you to catch up. And do onsides work all the time? No, but onsides did work in. Hey, look, the Ravens.
I'm sending Everclear. And
The Ravens beat the shit out of the Cowboys.
Absolutely.
I was just.
But the fourth quarter,
fair.
they fucked up. And you can fuck up.
That's true.
I agree. But to what extent to where it's maybe a minute and 44 left, you score a touchdown, or this says it's a minute left, and you
The
score a
Cowboys
touchdown.
game this weekend proved that.
But the Eagles and Redskins, we know that they're not going to come back and beat them.
You said what? The Eagles and who?
The Eagles and Redskins.
The Eagles and Commanders.
The Eagles.
I'm sorry. Is there a PC in this motherfucker?
The
No, but I
Eagles
get
and
it.
Commanders.
I get it, but the Eagles and Commanders.
I might legit call them the football team before I actually
Right,
say
but
the Commanders.
the Eagles and football team,
They still had the football team name.
they scored at a minute and 44 left. But we know that we're not going to come back and beat the Eagles.
Yeah.
We know that.
No, but
Because your scenario is painting as if the game is close.
I would argue, to your point, the reason those rules are in place is to make an ass kicking interesting to watch.
yes.
So, I mean, at that
Emiliano
point,
gave
it's
us
still an
this.
ass kicking. Because there was never a point where I'm like, oh, the Chargers are going to do this. And this is recency bias because that game just happened. But even though they scored a touchdown, they made it a one-score game, it didn't matter.
No, okay.
Right.
There's
You can kind of feel it. You know what I mean?
but there's a delta between, and I think that's the nuance.
Okay.
Because again, I still wouldn't consider not every ass kicking is a blowout.
Fair.
What the Lions are doing is blowing out clear.
And kicking
wait.
ass. I think they're doing both.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
No.
If I may say, I didn't think the Lions blew out the Colts.
They
I
didn't
think
blow
the
us
Colts
out.
played pretty
What?
damn. Excuse
The
me?
final score was 24-6.
But they kept it close for the
Yeah,
most
and
part.
what did the Cowboys lose to the Lions when they played them?
what was that final score? It was like 40 to something. Like
It was like 40-7.
40 to 7. That's still, those are both blowouts.
41-9.
Those are both blowouts. You didn't score a touchdown.
No, but that's a blowout. Like that's a full. No,
Hey,
and I
man,
still,
our
I think
quarterback
that's a
can
blowout.
only get accurate over 50 yards. I don't know what to tell.
Not scoring a touchdown has never kept us from winning a game.
Wait.
Our quarterback is Matt Gay. We don't have your magical kicker over there.
Wait. So not getting away from
real MVP.
So not getting away from the rankings.
Yeah, sorry. We're getting sidetracked.
Sorry, and it's a great show, by the way.
It's a good question you brought, Marcos.
They can cut this in two.
The Browns.
No, they know.
Where do you put the Browns at this point?
Well,
Browns are in D.
I think the Browns are in B, honestly.
What?
B?
Don't put too much stock on them beating us. Don't do it.
How did
'Cause
you
we
figure
beat the
they put in the
Steelers.
fucking B?
Because I know the record says
Because
otherwise.
they've beat. So here's the problem.
Okay, go.
Are they going into the playoffs of the Super Bowl?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Absolutely not.
But did they just beat two teams that might get far towards that?
The Ravens.
Now, time out. Then that argumentation, the Cowboys beat the Steelers and the Commanders.
Do not.
Did you beat the Ravens?
We were close.
Do not. Do not.
25-28.
Do not let the insanity of the AFC North cloud common sense.
Oh my God.
I knew we were going to lose to that team. I fucking knew it because it was a short week and we lose to them in Cleveland all the time.
Correct.
What
You
did I
did
say
call that.
all season? I said we will split with the Browns. So I knew we were going to lose this game. I just didn't pick the Browns because
Let
I'm
me make
real
a
fan.
comparison, and then it'll solve a lot of this.
Okay. Let me hear it.
Is it a net positive for the Titans on their rankings that they beat the Texans? Or is Tommy right? It's like, I knew we were going to split.
I think it is a net positive because it took them from F to D.
Okay.
And I think that's fair with the Browns. I think the Browns are bad. I really do. That's why I'm so fucking pissed that I saw this loss coming from a mile away.
Well,
Oh,
what I
am
can tell
now,
you is you think the Browns
I
are
want to know
bad.
what you think your Steelers are at.
Oh.
With that being said.
No, not yet.
Not
We'll
to get to
get
that
there.
point. Yeah.
We'll get to them.
But okay.
We'll get to that.
Sorry.
We'll get to that.
But when I think, can you pull up the can you put up the list, please, so I can look at the teams? When I think of D teams, I think this is going to be easier. When I think of D teams,
I agree with all these so far.
Fair.
the Saints are D.
That's fair. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots are D.
Yeah.
Patriots are D.
No. I think the Patriots are lower than that.
Well,
No, I think the Patriots
Well, the
are-
Saints beat the Cowboys, so they go ahead.
But the
And
Patriots got blown out this week.
I haven't picked the Patriots up yet.
No, but we beat the Browns.
I think they're not.
You beat the Browns?
Yeah, we did.
They're just not as bad as the Giants, Jags.
No,
or
the
Raiders.
Patriots are
No,
the
the
Patriots are
Patri-
D. Patriots are D.
No,
Patriots.
no,
Drake
no,
May's
no.
better than anyone in that
Yeah,
cesspool.
but they are still garbage.
No, Drake May's better than anyone in that
Is that
cesspool.
fair?
Let me ask you
Yes.
this, Jordan.
I can subscribe to the
Patriots, Giants. Who you picking?
Patriots.
You're picking the Patriots.
Patriots,
You're not
Jags. Who
fucking
you
lying.
picking?
I
Who you
know.
picking?
I know.
Patriots,
I would pick
hold up.
Raiders. Who you picking?
the Raiders?
Patriots, Raiders. Who you picking?
I would pick the Raiders.
You're lying, nigga. You lying.
I'm not lying.
lying.
I'm not lying.
I think
the
you are
Raiders,
outside your mind, sir.
The Raiders, although they don't have a good quarterback, I would still pick them to beat the Raiders.
Man, motherfucker,
I mean,
you
the
saw black in
Patriots.
that logo. It's talking to you like Green Goblin, my nigga. Like, no, that Raiders are no.
Talking to you like Green Goblin.
No, nigga, like no,
Coward.
it's not. Pick the Raiders. I'm good.
What you gonna say?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Name just 2 stars in the Raiders offense right now.
Harriet Tubman. No, wait, pick who?
Just 2 stars in the Raiders
You said
offense.
Harriet Tubman? That's a patriot, if I will, any.
That's fair. He's got you there. She's gonna be on the $20 bill one day. One day. I thought I heard that a long time ago.
I thought she was
We ain't
supposed to
ready
be on
for that.
the dollar.
I thought they were gonna
They'll say
replace.
this money doesn't mean nothing now.
I thought they were
I'm
gonna
sorry.
replace Andrew Jackson with someone who wasn't a piece of shit.
We've been talking about putting Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill for so long. It's never gonna happen. But I would pick the Raiders to beat the Patriots. I have faith in Antonio Pierce.
You do.
Defensively.
I understand that you like the coach. Name 2 stars, not name Max Crosby for the Raiders.
Name.
Obama.
Obama is not a Raiders fan.
No, stars wise,
He's a Bears fan.
don't they have a good tight end?
Obama's a Bears
Yes,
fan.
they have Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers.
Name the starting quarterback today.
No,
It was Gardner Minshew.
He has a broken collarbone.
A Rizzer. Isn't it Rizzer?
Rizzer.
Is it Rizzer? What's his name?
That sounds like a Teenage Mutant
You
Ninja
mean
Turtles
Desmond
character.
Ritter?
What are you talking about?
Ritter.
You mean
know
Desmond Ritter?
You know what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. You know it's Ritter.
Yeah, I do.
dude,
Exactly.
he's a
I
Saint.
was gonna say he's on the Saints.
Yeah.
So you'd pick the
See-
Patriots.
see?
Uh-huh.
See, man, he
You
like
fell into my trap.
We've helped you pick the Patriots. You're
Is-
welcome.
You
do you mean
didn't
the
see
Rizzler?
color in it,
Is
Bob
that-
Bag.
Is that who you think is the starting?
Rizzler?
Is that who you think is the starting quarterback? for-
no.
I've never
I just
s-
think that's a fat ass kid.
I've never seen him in the pocket, so I don't know how good he is. But I ain't picking him over Drake May.
I'm not picking him over Drake May. There's no one. You're trying to rationalize someone over Drake May, and I know Antonio Pierce, brother. But you know who else is on the Patriots? Gerard Mayo, brother. So if I pick between 2 brothers, I'm gonna go to the QB position.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
Made my.
The Patriots might win, but I think it will be a dogfight.
That's fair. Patriots don't blow people
Patriots
out.
are in the D.
I put him in
Dog.
D.
So wait, is that the end of D?
Yes.
No.
I actually think yes.
Who else would be in D?
What?
Let me look.
No, I don't think anyone else goes in D.
I would say
Bears?
No, I would say
Bears are in C, I think.
No, they're fucking not.
I personally would put the Bears in D, but I don't feel strongly enough about it.
No.
I would say now that Brock Purdy's hurt, the Niners are in D.
I think the Niners have earned themselves a C position,
By doing what?
Wait, but if
but
you
I
think,
will not fight.
wait,
You didn't let me
but
finish.
if you think the Niners should be in D, then why not the Bears?
I do think the Bears should be in D.
I agree.
I agree with you on this.
All right.
Damn. Come on, that's our host. He brought us 4 locos.
He teases me all the time.
He brought us 4 locos like a gentleman.
He's like, you like the fucking Eagles, bitch.
The Eagles
I
were-
actually had so much fun watching the Eagles versus the Packers at
It was fun.
I forgot what bar we went to that day.
It's downtown.
It was downtown.
Yeah, I forgot.
Was it Wings?
Skinnies. No, we went to Skinnies.
What Eagles game was that? Wings? Oh, it was when they played the Jags. When Trevor Lawrence threw the game away like a jackass.
I'm never down on you again. Just letting you know.
That was funny.
I feel like this is fair.
Okay,
is
that's
fair.
good. That's good.
I think that's okay. Fine. I guess the Niners go in C.
Okay, so
think
now
they
we're talking
suck.
about C.
Niners.
So who goes in C? I think the Falcons are in C.
The Falcons are in C.
You think so?
Absolutely.
My voice cracked. I don't know.
I think my Colts are in C.
I think Colts. Yeah. I
Colts
agree.
in C.
Man, I
No,
No,
Broncos
the
are.
Broncos are not.
they're
Broncos
better.
are not.
I
think that's
Chargers.
it.
Chargers C.
You think
Yeah.
they're a playoff team? They're 7-4.
Who's higher in their division?
The
Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
And I think actually no, they're number.
Broncos and them are neck and neck.
I think the Broncos are better.
You think?
I do think
Then
the
the
Broncos are better.
then the Chargers.
I think they're.
Hold up.
I think
No,
they're both
pause.
B.
Pause. No, one second. Nigga, did I stutter? No, like I'm trying to find where I stuttered. Like I'm really
I
confused.
hate you, Jody.
By the way,
I said the Chargers What did I just say? I just said the Broncos are better.
I think they're both B tier teams personally. The Chargers and the Broncos both. They're going to be
B-tier?
fighting each other for that playoff spot.
I was keeping them at C.
They might
I would
both-
keep them C.
All right, fine. C is for Chargers, whatever.
No, I wouldn't think they're both C. That's erroneous.
Wait.
If I had to pick one who I think is better, I think I do agree that the Broncos.
The Broncos are better. I think the
I just
Broncos
think-
are B.
I think that gap.
So here's my question.
I do agree with that.
The Quentin
Con-
Johnson can't catch.
Controversial take. I actually think that the Washington Redskins should be at C than B.
No, pause. Say it right.
I can't help it, okay? I grew up in the 80s. I know them for the Redskins.
Say the football team.
These niggas should be in C.
I'm gonna make you say it right.
It's
No.
gonna be- it's
Keep
gonna
it
be
tight. Say it right.
It's gonna be like a Clock Orange. What's that movie with the dude?
Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, it's gonna be like me trying to condition me to say the football team instead of actually Redskins.
Are
But
they gonna put the middle fingers on?
yeah, I'm like I can't blink. So I think the Command football team. See, I went through a whole 3 seconds of that. I think the football team should be C. I think
I think the
Washington
Commanders
football
should be
team
C.
should be C.
I hate to agree because I like that team, but I think you're right. They just don't look right.
They don't,
They look rough.
especially after this game.
And TJ almost jumped to that team.
What I do?
Yeah, that's true. You almost abandoned
Wait,
your team.
ooh.
I never. Okay, look, that was a joke. It was a one-time joke, and y'all motherfuckers held it
Good
up.
cover. That's like me saying, "Oh, I was just joking about rooting for the Bengals."
No, but I've been like the one thing I am. Fuck, that hurts.
I would never root for that fucking cat team. Yeah, that's
But no, okay, look, the
I
Commanders.
am pretty close to buying Tommy a terrible towel though for Christmas.
No, look.
dare. I will find it and destroy it.
I made one joke. I ain't bitch made. I've always voted for the Cowboys, even when they're shitty.
You voted for them.
I've always been I've always.
Wrote their name in on the ballot.
I did on the Pick'em's ballot.
Mike McCarthy. 20.
Yeah, right there. Mike McCarthy. Hope he
Rush.
gets.
Are the Rams
Oh
a
my
C team?
God.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Rams are C.
I thought they were better than they are. That's my fault.
Wait, I'm
I
curious.
mean, it's not my fault they're losing.
I think
It's my fault for
I
believing
think
in them more
Dolphins
than
are
I
top
should.
of C.
That's fair.
That's
I
fair.
agree.
Wait. If you think the Dolphins are at the top of C, where do you think the Bucks are? C?
I think the Bucks are B.
They might be B.
B over the fucking Dolphins?
Yeah.
I think they could beat the Dolphins.
No.
Didn't they play each other? They definitely played each other this year.
Mike Evans is coming back.
I don't think that the Bucks are better than the Dolphins. I'm sorry. I will put the Dolphins at B.
Tua's got Pepto-Bismol for a brain. I mean,
The Buccaneers beat the Dolphins this year.
yeah. Was that when Tua was hurt?
No.
He was healthy. He was healthy. That's a healthy Tua.
I would put the Bucks and the Miami at the same level, which is C.
I think the Bucks.
Baker's
think Bucks are
winning
low B.
without like a running back.
Who would
He
you?
just got
He
Mike
has
Evans
a running back.
Who would you?
I don't want you to discredit. Bucky Irving's playing good.
I do think the Bucks are a little better. Who would you take as a quarterback, Baker or Tua? I would take Baker personally.
Both of them.
Baker's won playoff games. Tua has not. Tua also runs into injuries, literally. I might be making a joke. Even
I
though
mean,
it
that's
sounds
tough
funny.
because when Tua's healthy, he is a good quarterback.
He is. I just think Baker's better. I think Baker's more athletic. I think he's got a better arm.
I won't start to argue that. I just think the core of the teams is.
Their defense
Fair.
is better too.
Yeah, like
the Bucks defense
there's another
is good.
side of the ball that's
Yeah,
just
the
better.
Bucks have Vita Vea.
Yeah, and Todd Bowles.
Okay.
he might be a better coach than Mike McDaniel.
But also,
my hands up.
Who
Baker's,
farted face
No,
and
no.
all?
But if I'm being real, if Tua was here the entire season, I'd have a better read on whether they're B or not.
True.
that's a factor, though.
Like
I
that
haven't
is
heard-
100% a fact.
I haven't heard
So
this rumor from Joey Bear. If rumors are true, Aaron Rodgers is gonna old yeller Tua.
yeah. Jesus.
Okay, I will pick the Bucks in that case.
Okay.
Sure, the Bucks are a little bit better.
Like, can you put up the list again, please?
Yeah.
That's not the list.
He's pulling it up, man.
Yeah. Oh wait, Cardinals.
We've all-
Motherfuckers are C.
we've all been
Motherfuckers.
drinking.
Cardinals are C.
Absolutely.
Ah, no. No.
They're top of
Yes, they are. Come on, Gertz. They're fucking sick.
I like Kyler.
No,
He's fun
Stop
to
it.
watch.
you know that they are
He's
a
so
C.
small and fast.
After this weekend, they are a fucking
That's
C.
totally valid. God damn it.
Wait,
They're fine.
but
Fine. C is for Cardinals.
are we saying that the fucking? Oh, where do we put the Seahawks? C.
B, bottom of B, maybe.
I'd say B.
No, that's
They're leading the NFC West right now.
They're
So?
winning that division.
it's fucking Geno Smith. I don't trust that
Stop
nigga.
hating on Gino. He got
Actually, on that note, because we're talking about where do the Seahawks fit as the top of the NFC West, we definitely need to put the 49ers somewhere below.
Hell yeah. They should be in D. If not bottom of
How do
C.
we forget that though? God
Put them in the
damn.
bottom of C. at
Okay,
least.
49ers
Top
team
of
is-
C or D?
D.
No, bottom of C.
Bottom of Fine.
Bottom of C. Okay.
Kyle Shanahan
Then,
sucks.
Seahawks should be at probably the middle of C.
No, they're better than the Cardinals.
Yeah, they beat the Cardinals. I mean, they lost to a
Okay,
healthier Niners.
we'll put them at the top of C.
Top of B. Or excuse me, bottom of B. Bottom of
No, they're not a B team.
B.
I'm
Geno
sorry.
And DK Metcalf's back.
Yeah, but they're not a good team.
That's why they're the bottom of B. Where the
I will put-
Steelers
I
will
put
reign
them at
supreme.
C. I will put them below the Cardinals.
They just beat the Cardinals.
This is what I'm saying.
Convincingly.
I will put them below the Cardinals.
All right, you guys correct me. I know Jordan has a little inside peek, so he's a little mad.
One, hey.
So tell me if I'm wrong.
B.
I'm fine with that.
Why would you
So
put-
you think the
Wait a
Broncos are
minute.
worse
I
than
think
the
the Bucks are.
Seahawks?
I think the Bucks are at the bottom.
I would
Yeah,
say
they're the bottom.
I think the Broncos are better than all those teams except Green Bay and the Vikings.
Wait,
I think the
time out.
Vikings should be.
So
A.
one team.
I think the Vikings.
I think the Packers are better.
I think
than
the Vikings should be A.
Time out. Can we
I agree.
actually jump to S tier and say that the Chiefs and the Lions are?
No, we can't
No,
jump.
Not
no,
yet.
no. Hey, are you new to this?
I am. Cause y'all motherfuckers put the Bears over the fucking Eagles.
What do you mean, y'all? I wasn't here.
So I felt you in spirit, motherfucker.
Actually, I think Rakeen is right about the Texans belonging in C.
No.
They're low B though.
They're slipping. They just lost to the Titans.
They're low B
I
though.
would say low B. I
Yeah.
agree with TJ.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because Vikings are actually A.
I think Vikings
Ooh,
should be A.
Small question.
I also think Steelers should be top of B.
Can I say I have a small question? So who's going to be starting quarterback for Vikings next year? JJ or Sam?
JJ.
JJ.
No, time out. If Sam Darnold takes them far in the playoffs, it's Sam Darnold.
Okay,
If
fair.
he wins a playoff game,
Bro, that wasn't me.
I think he only needs to win one playoff game, to be fair.
Yep.
If he wins one playoff game, it's like, you know what?
My bad.
He's on a rookie deal. This other kid, what's his name?
JJ McCarthy.
JJ McCarthy. Yeah, he's on a rookie contract. He's cheap right now. You know what? Learn behind a vet. Sam Darnold is a vet, even though he's bounced around a lot. He's bounced around between crappy organizations. This is the first time he's been with a pretty respectable one, even though the Vikings have never won a championship.
Sam
or a
Darnold is
Super Bowl.
similar to Saquon and Derrick Henry.
Maybe. I think they're like the top of the class. Sam Darnold, I think, is better than people gave him credit for.
Fair.
So I see your
So
point.
is this right now?
I would move the Steelers to the top of B. I do not think the Steelers are an A-tier team.
I think you are an A-tier team.
So do you think
That is redonkulous, sir.
So
We
do you
play
think?
well against good teams and shit against shit teams.
Yeah.
Mid, B.
Yeah, you're the Chiefs.
No, the Chiefs win.
Yeah, so do you.
We lost to the Browns. Even I saw it coming from a mile away. We mid as fuck.
Popular.
Mike Tomlin sucks. All he does is motivate players that aren't that talented. And
That's all the head coach has to do. He doesn't call
and
plays.
He doesn't
Damn.
adjust. He doesn't manage the game. He
that
doesn't know how
hurts.
timeouts work. Why do we have a timeout at the end of halftime and we have none left? I'm talking. Why do we have a timeout left at the end of the first half and then going to the fourth quarter, we only have one? Bitch, what? Are you serious? And you don't even take accountability in the press conference? Are you outside your fucking mind? Take the 4th and 2! Take 4th and 2 over 3 and 7 every day of the week, you fucking idiot.
Whoa, sir.
What? Sam, you saw it. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
He's not wrong.
What are you doing? Look at the clock. Can you tell time?
Okay.
Can you tell time, Mike Tomlin? Do you know how a clock works? Oh, no, you don't. I have over a decade of seeing this.
That Gert's on that dark-skinned hate train.
That's what I'm saying. He don't like black coaches.
That is
He
bullshit.
loves.
No, I'm kidding. He's actually defended Tomlin.
I
He's
defended
done.
Tomlin.
It's a love-hate relationship. It's so funny.
It's
'Cause of
ridiculous.
Tom-
He abuses me. He beats me when you leave.
Because if Tomlin wins a playoff game, we're good.
I will drop this shit. I am not moving the goalposts. Win a playoff game, you sack of shit.
That is Tommy right now.
I swear to Christ. No, Tommy flip-flops. I have been
Tommy flip. No, Tommy
I've been-
flip flops if the weather
Texans
changes.
won a playoff game last year, by the way.
Yeah,
Weather.
I have been consistent with this all season.
Nah,
I was like, if you do not win a playoff game,
don't compare Gertz to that nigga. Like that's a very different standard. Like
if you
that's
do
not
not
okay.
win a playoff game, I want your ass out the door. You have a Hall of Fame or possible Hall of Famer at quarterback who's playing pretty well. You have one of the most talented wide receivers.
So square one. I'm gonna pitch the ball to you,
Yes,
DJ. Where did the Steelers belong?
Top of B.
Thank you, sir. It's a befuddling team.
They're very confusing.
We play well against good teams and play like shit against bad teams. We are mid.
And my controversial take is that I actually think the S tier teams are not it's actually just the Lions and the Bills.
You don't think it's the Chiefs?
I don't think it's the Chiefs.
Really?
Because the
that's
Bills
take.
beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Fair.
And the Chiefs visually don't look good.
But they,
Okay. I'll give you that.
They win.
I'll give you that.
They win.
I'll give you that.
No.
They win against winning teams.
But they also kept it close against the Panthers.
That was a trap game, though.
Which I didn't get.
It was.
I didn't get.
I agree. I agree with you. This is a trap.
I totally get it. I almost picked the Panthers, but I'm glad I didn't.
So, is this correct?
Oh no, bitch! You're gonna put the fucking Eagles on top of the Chiefs.
Yes.
I know that for a fact.
Actually, I would agree with that.
Let me pull that back up. I think the Chiefs are better than the Eagles.
Well, the Chiefs have a better record. Who did the Eagles
So
lose to?
fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Even if we sweep the Ravens, the Steelers sweep the Ravens, I still think they will go further than us in the playoffs. So I agree with this. The Ravens.
What about that's not the method of contention right now. The method of contention is: are the Eagles better than the Chiefs?
Clemmy said S tier should be Lions, Eagles, Bills, and Chiefs.
I actually would agree with that, but TJ said no.
I
I would
would.
reserve S tier for two teams.
I think we're A.
If we're being honest, I don't think so. If I'm looking at that list, I don't know how they slipped through. I don't know if the Commanders are that low in C.
They're probably better than the
They
Rams.
just lost to the
I
Cowboys.
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, and I agree. I actually put
Ravens bottom
of.
of A.
I would actually put
No.
the Redskins, the Commanders over the Cardinals.
I think the Ravens
Yes.
are better than the Vikings.
I think the
I think
Commanders
are better than
the
anyone
Cardinals.
else in that.
The Ravens,
Absolutely.
the Ravens are weird because they mollywop NFC teams. They just do.
Hey, yo, hold
give
up.
you that.
Marcos, can you hit
I
that
think
cockroach
the
that's over next
Eagles
to the wall
feel like a more complete team to me. But if they do play against each other, I'm picking the Ravens, man.
Because of the record.
Yeah, and Lamar is fucking weird. Like,
He is very
Well,
weird.
I said hit it, not like fucking try and capture
I
it.
mean that as a compliment too. Like NFC teams, when they see Lamar for the first time, they're like,
Bro,
"What
just
the
hit
fuck
the
is
thing."
this?"
But then,
He's so unique.
but here's the thing: the Eagles have a better game plan against Lamar because we do have a running quarterback similar to Lamar.
Stop.
He's not
Why
as
are you
fast
trying
as
to
Lamar.
capture it?
Lamar is
It'll be
different,
funny,
man.
but no,
He
I
just is. I know this man. I play against him
Yeah.
twice a year, and the Steelers are the only team that have consistent success against Lamar. Lamar
Fair.
sucks against us, and I do not get why more teams don't watch those games.
I think Rakeen is right. The Ravens do have a pretty bad defense this year, though.
That's a good.
They
point.
do.
Their defense.
That's
is
the reason why I
cheeks.
feel
That's a fair
confident.
point.
That's the reason why I feel confident. Okay. But I don't want to go too far in this case here. That's the reason why I feel confident that the Eagles will actually beat the Ravens this year.
I don't understand. Not to refute.
Well,
anything you're
it's
saying,
coaching is the difference, but I will.
when people talk about the Ravens, I heard Chris Collinsworth say this, and I actually like Chris Collinsworth. I think he's actually one of the better. I think he might be the best color commentator. I think he's the most insightful.
Why'd you say colored?
I did not say it with the D, sir.
I'm kidding.
Former player turned commentator. He was like, "Oh, Lamar's a pocket passer." Bitch, no, he's not.
He is definitely not.
No, sir.
Jalen is more of a pocket passer.
I've
than
heard
he
that a
is.
lot actually about Lamar.
And the people who say that are wrong. Because when you
Absolutely.
watch the Steelers play against Lamar, the team that has the most
night, Ricardo.
success, they contain him.
Yes.
That's all they do is they limit his ability to move laterally. That's it. Because when he moves laterally, that's how he finds people open. He's got a
That
good
is
arm.
very true.
Yeah, just contain him. Do not try to sack him. Just contain him. Build a cage around him. So you can't do that against Jared Goff, who is the most pure pocket passer. He was like, I don't give a fuck about that. I can't move anyway. I'm slow as shit and clumsy as fuck. So, no.
That is fair. Okay, so
I think that's a good point about their
Is
defense.
this accurate then?
I don't think I think the Chiefs are S tier. I think even if they lost to the
think that-
Bills, even if they were in the playoffs now,
There's only 2 S tier teams ever.
Man.
I'm sorry. I think that the Chiefs are A. I think that the Bills are A and the Chiefs are S tier.
No, why? They
Who did
lost.
the Bills lose to?
They lost to the Ravens. They got destroyed by the Ravens. Who's their other loss?
But here, my point is that I'm making
I
is
forget.
no matter how the Bills,
Rakeem, who else did the Bills lose to? I know you're a Bills fan.
The Bills beat the Chiefs.
I get it, but we know history.
No, we're looking at
We're just looking at primarily the season right now.
this season.
But who's the Bills' other loss?
I'm trying
They're
to find
9-2, right?
Ravens and Texans.
This is before the Texans. The Texans. Hit their slump.
I think that the Bills are A, and I think that the Chiefs are still S tier.
I think the Chiefs are still S tier too.
I am inclined
I
to
hate
agree.
saying
No,
it
no,
because
no,
the Chiefs
because-
are not playing well.
And
I
No,
get
they're
it.
not playing. No, that's the thing.
I get it.
But in a playoff
But
game,
the
No,
Chiefs.
but we're not. But
no,
we're
no,
talking
not gonna.
strictly. We are talking strictly about like the tier list is about how they've been performing.
I get it. But if we're looking at it now, the Chiefs beat the Bills beat the Chiefs. I get that. But I think that the Chiefs are still a better team than the Bills.
How? Why?
they have a better quarterback.
They have a better quarterback.
They have
Okay,
a better tight
marginally.
end. They have a better tight end.
They've
have a
also
better, they have a better coach.
they
Don't
all
have a better tight end. I don't agree with that.
You don't
right
think
now.
Travis Kelce's better than?
Than Kincaid? No.
You don't think so?
but let me
No, I think old school classic Kelsey is.
and
yes.
and I understand that the Chiefs have scraped by all these wins 100%, but they still have wins over the Ravens,
Yes.
the Bengals.
that was close. Oh,
They're all close.
no,
they're
all
all
close.
Wait, I think we can all.
I'm just thinking of last year so
Wait,
much.
but I
No,
think
you're
we
thinking
all,
of last year, and we're
Right.
and no. What I'm saying is, if we're talking about who's going to make it to the Super Bowl, yeah, it's so easy to go with the Chiefs because of their empirical data. But if I'm just going on execution, I'm thinking about what's happened this season. I'm thinking about the pieces that each team's working with.
You trust the Bills more than the Chiefs this season?
Right now, yes.
I just don't agree.
I can't. I don't see.
No,
that.
but why? You're not giving me a rationale. You're just banking it on the fact that, yeah, when they get to the playoffs, so yeah,
Not
but
even the
that's-
players. Yes, I get the Chiefs beat the Bills or the Bills.
They
beat the
just.
Bills.
You're talking to me after a week that they just beat the fucking Panthers by 3 points.
I know, but here's the Chiefs won 9 games in a row.
Wait,
But, okay, that doesn't mean
here's
shit to
the
me.
thing.
It 100%
I
does.
think empirical data we are based on history.
But-
that's what dates. That's
so-
what Gates and
I use college football for as a barometer of like.
No, why the fuck would? But please go ahead.
I'm just saying that wins and losses matter.
Yeah.
So the Bills' best win is against the Texans and the Chiefs. They lost to the Ravens.
Destroyed by the Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
They got mollywopped. I've yet to see the Chiefs, even though I thought the Bills, and I picked the Bills to win that game. How many times have we just have we picked a game and just like so and so is due for a loss? That's the only reason we're picking against them. I mean, that's my mentality with the Chiefs and the Bills. I was like, because I remember saying that. I was
But-
like, the Bills.
And I
are
think
gonna
that's
kick their
where
ass
we're
because the
getting
Chiefs
out.
are just due for a
And
loss.
and then the Chiefs in their
happens.
run have beat the Ravens, the team that beat the Chiefs, that beat the
First game.
Bills.
But look at these disgusting.
I understand the
scores.
scores are bad, but they also beat the Bengals when they were hot. They beat the 49ers.
The Bengals are 4-7. Don't use that as an excuse. They were not hot.
The Bengals are bad. I don't care about the Bengals.
Wait,
They still beat the
They beat the
Ravens.
Broncos by a fucked field goal.
Like,
The Broncos
a
are legit
block
pretty
field
good.
goal.
And the Broncos
But
are a playoff team, and that's a
They are.
divisional game.
Can I
But they
just say
beat
this?
it by a fucked field
For
goal.
me,
Special teams matter.
the reason why
I will agree there.
the reason why I actually picked the Chiefs better than the actual Bills is because of history.
No, but that's bullshit.
I get it. I
don't
understand.
think it is because
I
so much of the
understand.
roster's the
No,
same.
no, okay,
I
no,
understand
no,
that they-
not.
I
That's the
understand-
thing.
I
It's
understand-
not the same.
I get it.
It's not the same.
I
The only
understand.
thing that's the same is the quarterbacks.
I get it. I understand
No,
that they.
and I get, no, don't get twisted. It is so hard. It is so hard to sit there and say that the Chiefs aren't an S tier team. I understand because they're quote unquote winning. But if we're talking about the caliber of winning, and it's a one fucking win off, it's not as though it's that much of a gap. But if I say that the team that is like, because the Lions, first of all,
I think the Lions are the best team by far.
I think the Lions are the best team.
in the entire NFL.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Okay.
But I can make that argumentation. And you know, I said the Eagles would get my vote instantly if they beat the Lions, or even if they beat the Ravens. Like, they'll get my vote.
Yeah.
And they'll be bumped up to an S tier team. So what you're trying to say is, oh my gosh, there's a lot of cockroaches in this bitch.
Where you see roaches, nigga?
Right behind Sam.
Behind the
Why'd
light.
you look the other way?
Section 8.
She looked behind her.
Oh, here's the roach right there.
No, don't use that, Marcos. That's not a thing.
Not a fucking.
No, stop.
Is this turned into a fucking? What is this going on?
This show's insane.
But I get what you're saying.
No, okay.
I get
the
it.
art, like, cause I get it. Like, what I'm trying to argue is that what I'm trying to argue is if I'm not looking at empirical
You
evidence,
can't pour the buzzball on it. They're gone.
I'm not looking at them because that's not what a tier list is. The tier list is okay how they executed in season.
Okay.
If I'm going strictly on win count, yes, technically the Chiefs have one
I
more
get what
win.
you're saying. I get what
But
you're saying.
if I'm taking, hey, look, like I said,
Head to head.
Yeah, if I'm taking head to head, and I said I would put the Lions over. I would put the Eagles over the Lions if they beat them. Then I'm going to say the same thing about the Bills because they beat the Chiefs. I'm not thinking about playoffs right now.
Okay. Well,
Because no, I'm not saying it's not unrealistic. Like, yes, the Chiefs. We're basing it off the fact that the Chiefs played terribly last season and made it to the Super Bowl.
I get it.
That's
I get
not.
I 100% validate what you're saying.
I'm just thinking of it as someone who's picked the Chiefs to win every game so far except one, and it was against the Bills. I think if we pull up that tier list real quick, when I think of teams going head-to-head against the Chiefs, teams that I think that can beat them head-to-head, that list is smaller than any other teams except the Lions. I think the Bills can
But
beat
here's
them
my
head-to-head.
question.
I think the Lions can beat them head-to-head.
To you.
And that's it. Maybe the Eagles.
Is
Maybe.
only the S tier can be 2 teams? Can it be 3?
It's only 2.
I mean, because
the Bills, I think multiple teams could beat them head-to-head.
I think so.
That's
I
not-
agree. I just think that there's room for the
No,
Chiefs to
but
be
there's
there.
no reason. Like, you're not giving me a rationale as to why they could beat the Bills. Because literally,
They got their star running back back.
They got their star running back.
But then we can.
They've got a better
If
coach.
you're talking about a
and the
logical
Chiefs
reason.
own them.
If you're talking about, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're talking about,
The Bills.
if you're,
In the playoffs.
Okay, we're not talking about.
In
but
the
what- that's what I'm
biggest
saying.
game.
But you're saying a
No, we're not
logical.
talking
I'm
about
willing to leave it at this for now
Okay.
because it's power rankings as of now.
As of right now.
Okay. No.
Then
no,
the
no.
Chiefs should definitely
no,
be
no,
higher.
No. I will say, leaving that as of right now, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with where everything is at right now. Chiefs, you can be at A. I'm fine with that.
Like, you can't. Like, if. And I'll be honest with you. If the game last week wasn't the way it was,
Against the Panthers.
I would be totally more pro Chiefs than I am right now.
I agree. I'm
But
with
you cannot validate a game that almost went to overtime with one of the teams we have in fucking F tier.
Well, the
I'm with
Chiefs
you.
were never down in that game.
Yes, they were behind.
No,
they weren't.
No, they weren't. They were not behind. In
They
the
were
game.
not behind at all. They
ever?
led the whole game.
The Panthers came.
Oh,
back.
you're actually you're correct. You're
Yeah.
sorry.
They were never behind.
trailing.
But that doesn't matter.
It does. If you're judging caliber of wins, they were never losing.
no,
Best show that we've had.
No, but when I say for real, because I'm saying like yes, sure, you were leading the entire game.
Yes.
But if you let a team come back, that is also a flaw.
I agree. I'm not saying the Chiefs are perfect. I don't think they're the best team.
I agree.
I think the Lions are the best team.
I agree.
I do
but
think
what,
the Lions
what
are
I'm saying,
the
if I'm taking a snapshot of right now, and we could refresh this as we're going into playoffs, if I'm taking a snapshot right now,
Well, literally the next time we do.
power rankings is right before.
I just think this sounds like recency bias to me.
It's not. That's what tier lists are.
They are kind of recency bias.
No. It is a totality of work.
No.
Up till this point.
No. Okay. No. Okay.
Sorry.
Because
I do think the Chiefs have more.
I just view it differently.
I do think that the Chiefs have better wins this season so far.
Where? Pull up the Bulls list.
I did, and the Chiefs beat the Ravens, they beat the 49ers, and they beat...
The 49ers are not a good team.
Well, that was before they got all fucked up.
No, that wasn't. The 49ers are not a good team.
I think that, well, I mean, they beat the team that fucked up the Bills.
The Ravens, yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. You got to win over the Ravens, and then they beat them.
And I think they beat the
And I think
Texans.
everyone in the AFC West is actually pretty good except for the Raiders.
Show me the Bills. You show me the Chiefs wins. Show me the Bills wins.
Okay. The Bills' only significant win, I believe, is
They've
the Chiefs.
So because that's the other thing. They've actually had a blowout game. They've had multiple blowouts.
The Bills are bullies. I mean, I get your point. They tend to have a higher point differential.
They only beat the Colts
Okay,
by
so
10.
wait. If I was just saying,
they beat the shit out of the Dolphins.
They beat the shit out of the Dolphins.
can I-
They beat and when they play bad teams, they win by a lot.
right? So can I just say, for right now, in TJ's argument,
I understand.
I
his
think for
argument,
right
yeah.
now, I think the Chiefs are better than, or not the Chiefs. The Bills are better than the Chiefs because of the head-to-head matchup right now.
Now, if there is even and let me say this very clearly.
I hope you're right because I'm sick of the Chiefs. Don't get me wrong.
We all are.
No, and let me be very clear here. If the Chiefs even get a one more game gap,
Yeah.
but this is like a 1 game gap, and the one in the empirical, and I always give like, hey, like if you're within one range, I'll give you that change. But I can't sit here and say, and this is my biggest thing. I can't sit here and say, hey, I'd put the Eagles above the Lions if they win out, if they win against the Lions.
Your argument, I get what
You
you're
know
saying
what I
with
mean?
the argument. I get what you're saying with the argument.
And normally, normally I'm like, hey, head to head doesn't always matter.
Sure,
But when you're
it
the
doesn't.
best, when you're in the top
the Bucks
two,
beat the Lions.
yeah. And I don't think the Bucks, but if you're top 2, it does.
yeah,
I think the
I'm
Bucks
with
could
you
beat the Lions again if
100%.
they get that lineup.
No,
If
not
they get,
this year.
if
Dan
they get that
Campbell-
lineup of having their wide receivers back.
Dan Campbell.
Well, they have Mike
Now,
Evans.
I disagree because
Yeah, and then they lost Mike Evans. That's what I'm saying. Like for a little bit, like there was a point where the Lions would have beat them.
I respectfully disagree because Dan Campbell even admitted he fucked that game up, which I want Mike Tomlin to fucking do because he fucked up that game against the Browns.
Mike Tomlin did do that.
Well,
that game
Let
up.
us know. Like,
I feel like we're settled on this. I'm just gonna agree with TJ first.
I-
so what do we see the list right now?
I'm under protest, but I'm not going to argue about it anymore. Cause
Is it controversial to say that the Eagles are better than the Kansas City Chiefs?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But only because QB.
I don't even think
I think coach matters.
I think coach matters.
Hell,
I think
Coach
Coach,
does
I know
matter,
you hate Sirianni.
Sirianni sucks.
I know you hate Sirianni.
I know you
He sucks.
hate Sirianni.
I don't hate
I
him.
know.
He's
I
too
know.
incompetent for me to hate. That's like hating a toddler for not knowing how to tie their shoes.
But he
sucks.
He's competent
Oh,
enough
you're
to.
saying he's a cute incompetent. I'm like, oh, look at him. He's trying.
You little boy. Yeah. The way you talk about the dog, little baby, won a game.
But he is competent enough to where after the bye week we are literally undefeated.
I just don't know what he does.
That's Saquon.
I don't either.
Okay, I was hoping you would be like,
I say that because
I was about to say, like, I don't hate the Eagles, but they should be a lot better with
But
that roster.
Saquon.
yeah.
we should. But
your
again,
weak
two
link.
factors that come into play, or a factor that come into play, we do have a new offensive system. So we're still trying to understand that.
Or-
I think. Go ahead.
It's not Sirianni.
Don't you start talking shit about Jalen.
Who do you think it is?
It's just Saquon.
Oh.
Oh wait, time out. Are you saying that our offense is better because of Saquon?
Yes. It's the Sirianni's ass is saved because of Saquon.
right now.
Saquon's quads saved
Saquon's-
Sirianni's ass.
Saquon's quad saving that whole offense.
you do forget that we have the top 2 wide receivers in the game.
Yeah, you don't. But
Who's better than us?
Justin Jefferson's better.
Than AJ Brown?
Yes.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Cut the show off. I'll do this motherfucking laptop.
Yeah, he's better.
He is not better than AJ Brown.
Jamar
he is.
Chase might be better
Jamar
too.
Chase is better.
He
Than
might be better.
AJ Brown?
He might be.
Yeah.
Y'all crazy.
It's not definitive.
That's about as crazy as the fucking Bears being over the fucking Eagles. Chill out.
Doesn't AJ Brown get hurt a lot?
And also, see, I actually
You saw what he.
CD's only clipped because of his situation.
You
CD's
saying
better,
that
too.
CD Brown is CD Lamb is better than AJ Brown?
No, I'm saying CD Brown is better than AJ Brown. I'm just kidding.
CD Lamb is factually better than AJ Brown. It's not even like an argumentation.
There's a patio that way.
I don't know if I go that far.
No,
but I think it's a debate. I think it's a debate.
CD Lamb is only stuck in a situation.
George Pickens might be better than AJ Brown.
I'm not going that far.
I'm not going that far.
Bro,
I know he's crazy. He's crazy.
That's
He rather fight someone than go for
Mike
the
Tyson
ball.
shit.
That's why he's crazy. And he's got a coach who doesn't know what a clock is.
That's some Mike Tyson shit.
At least AJ Brown will go for the ball.
That's fair. All right, fine.
AJ
Brown's better
Brown,
than George.
AJ Brown, in my opinion,
I rescind my argument.
AJ Brown, in my opinion, is actually better
Who's
than
your
just
attaboy this week?
Attaboy, the Giants.
Because they give you Saquon.
That will always be my attaboy.
Thank you, Marcos.
How did the fucking Giants let that type of talent go? You have to ask yourself that question. Look,
It's
I
funny
get it.
because the Giants were on Hard Knocks, so there is legitimately a.
I saw that whole.
John Morrow is like, yo,
Yes.
I would be very sad if
Yes.
the Eagles did Saquon.
I'll have a tough time sleeping if Saquon goes to Philadelphia. I'll tell you that.
That's an old man's way of saying, I will fire you.
The
if
man,
that happens.
the man is a beast, and he is talented. What's even crazy is that our backup running back
is pretty good.
is damn good.
Yeah.
Gainwell is fucking phenomenal.
I mean, last year you guys didn't go super far, but you had like 3 great running backs.
we actually did.
Yeah.
Look, DeAndre. Not take anything away from DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift is actually a great running back as well too. But now we have 2 great running backs in our system, and I will always be grateful to the Giants to let him go to us, because now you're seeing why this guy is actually fucking talented.
yeah.
He is great.
My attaboy is Baker Mayfield.
You took mine. God damn it.
Why?
Because he fucking talked shit to Tommy DeVito. And in such a way that I was like, I normally don't like punching down, but his
Punch down if you have to.
Yes, please.
but his response at the press conference sent it to another level, because they were like, we saw you kind of doing the Tommy DeVito. And he didn't skip a beat. He was like, yeah, it's a tribute. And I was like, fuck. And coming from Baker Mayfield, someone who I've shit on Baker before. He's a guy that's been bounced around. He's been on 4 fucking teams.
3.
Browns,
Panthers.
Rams.
Oh, that's right. He was on the Rams.
So coming from
Holy
him, that's a big ol' fuck you. I'm way better than clowns like Tommy DeVito.
Can it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Is it controversial to say my attaboy can also be Bryce Young?
No, he's been playing really
He's been
well.
playing well.
Your actual attaboy's Bryce Young.
It is. It can also be
And that rosters. You get
Jameis
one.
Winston too.
No,
But
hey,
I'm not going to do that.
Bryce
Thank
Young.
There could be other people. There
Because
could
he's
be
a
other
predator.
names.
He's a predator of crab legs and of women.
But but he has been a pillar in the black community, like Deshaun Watson. Go ahead, sir.
My attaboy's Cavante Turpin.
Who?
It's a good answer.
Cavante Turpin.
Who's that?
He's the kickoff returner for the Cowboys that ran for like, what, 2 or 3 touchdowns?
Oh,
He ran for 1, but
Oh, it was only 1.
that
sick.
game.
Did he?
That was an amazing. That's one of the best kickoff returns.
Yeah.
Ironically, I, as Rakeen put it, I didn't pick Jamie's because I thought you would.
Well, my that a boy, and I do this very begrudgingly, is Myles Garrett. Myles
Garrett
Garrett
was looking.
he made T.J. Watt look like a straight up bitch. And I hate saying that because I like T.J. Watt a lot. But fuck, I was like, one guy, it came there to work. And the other guy, granted, it was a short week, but I don't give a fuck. We don't make fucking excuses. It's the Browns, bitch. Like,
That was
we.
the guy with the huge.
Yes, he had the
Yeah.
fucking SpongeBob anchor arms. Yes, Miles Garrett. Yeah, like, he's the best defensive player probably in the league. He won't. I don't think he deserves Defensive Player of the Year because he's not winning games for his team because the team is cheeks. The way that I've seen T.J. Watt win games for the Steelers because our team is also cheeks, but I do think he's the best defensive player in the league right now.
Wait, can I just say, great point. But your point is also great in the sense that with the new NFL rules, I hate how the punts and kickoffs and all of that is set up.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yes.
And there's not too many touchdowns being ran with this new system here. So with him getting that touchdown with that fucking spin move, yes. I
He
can
left.
see-
He left Commanders on skates. It was a Madden spin move. It was disgusting. He
did.
But it was also just a
Nasty
beautiful. I mean, because he's really talented, but I'm just always happy when he gets one. So he's my attaboy.
Fair.
My take a lot. Niggas who trash. Man, we need to talk about CJ Stroud.
Don't.
Wait, boy, I'm glad the fucking Tommy ain't in this room
I was
right
gonna
now.
say I don't want to fuel Tommy's fire, but he did not look good.
He did not.
That's the second best quarterback in the second best quarterback in the NFL. Don't you know?
If
That's true. Tommy
If
even
you-
said it like Bobby's World.
I know
If
y'all
you-
are gonna call me a fucking homer, but
if you lose to Will Levis, Mayo boy, I can't help you.
Oh.
Will
he's throwing a lot of obvious interceptions too.
Yeah. Not Will Hellman's Levis.
Will Duke let
No, wait, don't even say about Hellman's. Mayo.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I want Will Levis to be good because the guy's such a character, but he sucks. Wait, am I taking that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Or did you want to go
You know, you can go first. I'm sure you don't have mine.
Quentin Johnston. You know he has the temerity to go by Q Money? I just Googled that. That bitch dropped at least 3 passes from Justin Herbert. And if the Chargers won that game, the Steelers would be looking pretty. But no, you let them close the gap on us, you fucking idiot. You have a job. You are a professional at catching footballs. And you
You
did
have
not
one
catch-
job to do.
Yeah, it's to run routes and catch balls. And I guess I'll give you an eye for incomplete because you ran routes. Your ass was wide open, but you got oven mitts on and you're dropping balls left and right. Fuck you. Catch a ball.
I do be catching balls. Okay, next.
Mine's the defensive coordinator for the 49ers, Sorensen.
Oh man, they fired that black man last year for no reason. Steve,
Hello.
come back. You deserve an apology.
Okay.
Oh, Kyle Shanahan is a genius, don't you know? Didn't you know he's an offensive guru? He throws people under the bus.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Could have confused me.
He threw Jimmy G under the bus. He threw Steve Wilkes under the
Sinora
bus.
was like, "Hey, I caught the end." But yeah, on the note of,
You didn't see the downfall.
Don't give Nepo babies head coaching jobs. Just saying.
Unless it's
I just want to say that in
Quentin
response to
Johnston, excuse me.
in response to Sorensen, I've never seen an NFL team get back-to-back penalties for 12 men on the field.
That's crazy.
It's impressive. I forgot about that. The ineptitude.
That's great. You're
I
right.
have seen the Steelers though get flagged for 12 men on the field after using a idiot.
Wait, who's your table?
Because
oh my God.
I think at 3:30 we were supposed to be watching the Bills. No, because the Chiefs are playing the Panthers. To back flags for 12 men on the field.
Mine was CJ.
I take it back. I think